endlessly searching for an original sound.
35% said yes, 0% said no, 65% said I like chocolate milk.
Yeah, they're taking milk. They're talking the dark side on his level.
It's like talking to Bizarro. Alright,
Bizarro,
live again?
I'm live. How about you?
No, I meant...
Hello, Big Dick. Big Dick back. Hi, Big Dick. He's the biggest dick around.
Alright, so can someone let me know when I'm live again? Scan, and it wasn't supposed to, so it fucked everything up, so yeah. Tomorrow I take my computer to get fixed and hopefully upgraded, or at least find out how much upgrades would cost. So yeah, it looks like you guys really want Downside to play some Injustice 2, so we'll see about what we can do for that.
Thank you.
And maybe Sassy, or Dark Sassy. Oh, did we decide on Dark Sassy or Sassy Side?
That's a good question.
What do you guys think? Should it be Sassy Side or Dark Sassy? No, it's Chaotic Hunters.
Oh, your name? Yeah.
Oh god!
I
Who made the
bet
spooky booky ghost come around? Speaking of spooky ghosts, what do you think of the first sketches for the comic?
Oh, the ones you showed me?
Yeah,
That's
the
good.
first page.
Oh, you actually... Just the sketches, right? Not the...
Yeah, no, he's working on the finalized first page.
It blew my shit out.
I like that we're doing that and then we're gonna do the cover last. So I guess that's how it works in comics?
I guess. When you know exactly what you want it to be?
I'm gonna talk to Bosco about it. We're gonna decide together.
That's good. Or you can...
The fuck out of here!
I don't know.
Fuck off!
Would you test him to see if you want, like, what a lot of people like to do is just give the artist freedom to make whatever the fuck they want the cover
Well, yeah,
to be.
I told him he can basically come up with the cover. He's like,
Yeah.
what do you want on the cover? I'm like, Bosco, I've written this script. I don't know what I fucking want. You're on your own.
It's like, I wrote the script, man. Have you read my script?
I'm paying your ass. You can decide something.
It's like, I don't come up with ideas. That's what I pay people like you for. What do you mean, you people? Bitch, you know what I said.
Never talk like that.
What? You wouldn't be like you people?
Oh, no, he wouldn't.
No,
They don't
no,
kind of
you.
have that culture there, from what I'm finding out.
No, not him. You.
Oh. Yeah,
Like
no.
you people.
He wouldn't get that joke.
Oh.
They have American culture to a point, like, but at the same time I've had to explain some things to him, like he didn't get why the fuck we're on to Shadowlay. He's like, why are you in this song from...
Americans don't even get that. It's not that uncommon.
It's like, I showed it to him, and he's like, I know song, why are you suddenly into it? Old song. And I had to explain it, and he's just kind of like, you Americans are weird.
Yes, we are. Memes are weird.
Yep. I'm like,
The
it's not a
current meme
terrible
on
song.
Twitter makes me angry.
I wonder how many retards went to Italy and tried playing that song because they thought it'd be cool.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Everyone's like you see old ladies start dancing to it. Yeah! I drowned on cock on this song. That's actually one of those joke sentences that broke me for a while.
Okay, they're saying they like... Okay, one person says they like Sassy Side. Two people
They
say
haven't
like
dealt with
Dark
Sassy Side yet. They don't know what they like.
Well, I mean...
Oh, they're talking about their names.
See, it's gonna be mostly you getting to voice act and me getting to make comments in the background.
Oh, no. Don't bust my balls, lady.
Oh, it'll be interesting. I'm actually really excited to be able to do this. Oh, we should have seen him. Toast wanted to join us. Oh my gosh, do we have Toast be Sassy Side? Or do you want to be Sassy Side?
Let's see what he can do with Sassy Side.
I don't know if he can be as sassy as you, though.
Oh, I don't know. Can he do sass at all?
I don't know, we have to find out.
Because I feel like I'm just going to end up start channeling like Milo, you know, bitch.
Oh my god, I want to see that. I want someone to draw him like in a pose for Milo and just send it and go, this is your fault, just so he can go, what the fuck?
Ooh, what
I
two
am
sides?
a DC god, that's fabulous.
Oh, what's the difference? Okay. You don't know the differences between Downside and Sassy Side?
There is a very clear difference.
Yes, one doesn't have an extra chromosome.
But they are brothers.
Guy makes me. Oh my god, that just makes me think of like Allfather. Wait, is it Allfather or Highfather?
I think it's Highfather for that because Allfather would be Odin.
So Highfather, especially like Highfather's like, be strong for mother. Highfather, I want to pet your son. He looks like a doggy.
Oh, we're gonna ruin shit. We're gonna ruin DC so hard for this shit. Oh, we can get Shadow to come in as Batman too.
Oh, fun. Okay, Daddy, enlightened. Good job. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to fill in your brain meats with the void hole.
This is what happens when you put two comic geeks together and say they can ruin shit. We make downside. Which I had to explain that today to some people. Because I went out to lunch with some friends and I had it on my cell phone and they're like, what the fuck is with that picture? What the fuck did you do now? And I'm explaining it and they're just really quiet and they're like, alright, so you're not allowed near comic books anymore. Look what you do.
So don't worry, it's still less painful than anything Frank Miller's done.
I just went, we're doing a whole web series about this. And they're like, no. I'm like, why? I've been a good girl. Let me ruin Darkseid. I can do much better than most of the DC writers can.
I'm a little concerned now.
You're a little concerned. You're the one that does most of his stuff. You should be concerned. Oh, now they're asking if you're Daddy Palpatine.
I could be Papa Palpatine, yes. Just remember, go fuck yourself.
See, we were going to do a bunch of jokes on Thanos and Marvel, but Marvel's ruined itself, so we really can't do anything to it. They're already retarded.
It's low-hanging fruit. What's the fun in that?
At least with DC, especially Darkseid, there's some level of don't fuck with it, because it's Jack Kirby and they have a little bit respect still. And we're just like, downside.
Downside, Darkseid. Yay. What's downside, Darkseid? Oh, I even have the best origin story ever now for him.
Did you write it down so you don't forget it?
No. It will change whenever I need it to, because that's how a chromosome child would be.
Ow, it hurts to laugh.
Good. But, you know Darkseid's a baby right now, right? Hello, other Minuteman. How we doing?
There's 2 Minutemen? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's another Minuteman, but he has numbers. I don't trust him yet. He has to earn it.
You should do something about Phoenix because Jean Grey's back. It would just be her going, fucking let me die!
Just let me... Like, oh god. Just have the little, child voice the, meatball. Just let me... Oh, the muffin. The muffin from, AOTS.
Just let me die!
Why won't you let me die? Jean! Logan! Jean! Let me die! Why won't you let me die?
I keep that.
We are in for so much shit.
He likes
So
that.
much shit. I can't lock any of this stuff down. I don't like this. So what we learn about sticking by windows, bro?
Boom. Goes the dynamite.
No, he just stood in front of a window and got his fucking head taken off.
What did you learn?
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a good lesson. Good lesson. Darkseid is now an adult. He's no longer a baby. Oh, baby Darkseid beat up Zeus. That's fucking hilarious. Doing good. Just gaming, playing, yelling, screaming, streaming. Coercions, desertions, insertions.
Well, you know, the Phoenix thing would have been nice had they actually done something with it, because they've just kind of made the Phoenix Force mesh, and most of us are like, alright, that's cool, you gonna explain shit? No? Okay.
What are you doing? I just wanted to like, the best origin story for Downside would just be, they try to force age Darkseid, but it just makes him retarded.
I'm going with that.
It's like, we need Darkseid to serve again. We can't wait for him to grow up at a normal rate. Yay! Oh, we fucked up.
Can we just somehow blame Batman for this one?
It is Tuesday.
Because I think it'd be funny if it's just we blame Batman for it. Because everything in the whole
I got the best origin, too. Oh, God. Just picture it. You ready? Mm-hmm. Darkseid, but he's Raul Julia's, shit, what's his name? M. Bison. No, M. Bison.
Oh. What?
From Street Fighter?
Wait, what?
Street Fighter. Raul Julia.
No, I know. I'm just... What? No, I'm trying to comprehend.
Cover me, keep him off me. Victory, bitch.
The other person talking is Minuteman.
I'm
my
co-host. In 6 minutes, it will be Friday. You remember the day M. Bison came to your village and massacred your family. But for me, it was Tuesday.
You just want to have him talk like that the entire time, don't you?
I also want him to try to kidnap the queen, and she will replace the value of the British pound with bison dollars.
Okay, fine. That can be normal Darkseid's voice.
Because if you don't know what Raul Julia sounds like, it's also Gomez Adams.
It's also the best thing ever.
Yes. Of course!
He was one of the best, Gomez.
I miss him. I miss all the good shit.
Everyone does. So when they're like, we're gonna do a new Addams Family, the rest of us are like, no.
No, you're not allowed to. Go away.
Yep. I have seen Nathan Lane made a fabulous Gomez though too.
When did he do it?
He did it for the off-Broadway play.
Ah.
So he played the one more from the comics, the short one, and everything.
Okay. Possibly
God, now I want to go watch Addams Family again, you dick.
Big Dick, what did you do?
There's 3 chats going. So you have to forgive me if I don't answer right away.
He put a foot up his own ass?
Oh, apparently you're my property now. Yes!
No, Daddy's can't be property. Daddy's own property.
Bitch, wait until you're on my Stardew Valley. That sounded dirty for some reason.
Yep. Just, you let that one sit there for a little bit.
I'm a good girl.
No, not with that kind of talk, you're not. This is a demonetized stream now.
Yeah, are you kidding me? It was demonetized from day one. My new video is completely harmless, and they've already demonetized it. You just
squealed. I squealed a little bit because the guy just popped up and hit me in the face. Wow, he wants my ass. That was a grenade. Whew, that was unpleasant. Thank you. How do I bust in on these a-holes?
Where's the Discord on Twitter? It's not on Twitter. It's on the other. It's on Twitch. Why would I put my Discord on Twitter? That seems like a bad idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
More cancer ends up in the Discord than we already have?
I mean, honestly, can't you get more autists?
Do we want more autists, though? Then again, it might end up funny because some people do get triggered by them.
Ben, would you like
hey,
more
Ben,
autists?
by the way, did you see Mel on the Discord?
What did you do now?
You know, putting it out there.
What happened now?
No, Mel's back on the Discord. So I know Ben wants to go see him. They're such good friends.
I wasn't where they left. Did he rage quit?
No, he's been gone for a few days, so I don't know what the hell happened. Just made me laugh when he's like, I'm back. I'm like, should I go tell Ben?
Fuck you. Don't be like that, buddy. He just wants to party.
Yeah, I shouldn't be on Twitter, not after today.
You guys can get to be.
Today was like a major fuckery day for me. I did not get any work done because I spent the entire day fucking around on Twitter.
You only had a couple of fights with a few male feminists. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, that guy pissed me off.
Nope, we're clear. B's clear. If you guys want to hold them off at the staircase, they can't come in.
I did get banned by a dude that keeps going after Bearing.
Banned?
I think his name is Mikey Roland or something.
He banned you or he blocked you?
Blocked you, I mean, blocked me.
Okay. I'm like, where do you...
No, he blocked me because I basically called him an idiot and pointed out where he's an idiot. I'm like, oh, does he like a woman? He doesn't like a woman that doesn't agree with him.
Impact grenade. Oh, a Citro. Okay. Yeah, he's been on a fucking tangent today. It's been hilarious to watch.
Oh, I know. Thank you for the sub. 7 months in a row, Outcast. Woo!
Oh, Outcast, good job.
I almost gave the link to your Discord. Hey, you guys want some super autism? Hey, you want a bigger Discord?
What? What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna throw them at me. Okay.
I could.
If you wanted to. That's not scary at all.
I can do it. Here, I'll give you his too.
Oh no.
He needs more love in his Discord.
Tell Mel I got a headache tonight. He doesn't want to play. Just an old, angry, bitter old couple. I love it.
I know. We bring together the best couples, don't we?
Best shippers. What would Ben Mal be? Just Ben X Mal, or is it Banal? I think it's Banal.
Welcome, everyone. Don't forget, we also have subscriptions in YouTube now, and if you do it, you get a cute little Miko icon that you can lord over everybody.
Oh, there's Big Dick Rick. He's watching you. Goddamn traitors.
Yes, exactly. They know where it's at.
I gotta show more titty.
If someone let me know if he takes off his shirt and starts dancing around. That technically shouldn't be against Twitch rules because male nipples are
male titty. I think all titty. Yeah, everyone's gotta wear t-shirts now.
Aw. Because I want to see you just dancing around without the shirt on.
I think because a lot of fat guys were doing that to mock the titty streamers.
And they got offended.
Tell me you saw the video of the guy who was just mocking the girls who yell at their board when they get donations.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen a couple of like that.
I don't do it for the money! I do it because I love streaming and the community! Yes, he just falls over and starts dry humping the board. You'll notice that my ass is perfectly in view at all times. That is completely incidental. This is about gaming.
God, this is why guys have a better sense of humor than most chicks. I'm gonna spend today just doing this.
Ooh. Hi, Whiskey, I missed you.
Yes, the internet is for porn. What, are you not working tomorrow night if you're gonna be drinking now?
Oh, I can take a shot. I'm treating it like a nightcap. That's what men do, right? So make themselves suffer with nightcaps.
Only if you have a drinking problem.
Oh, that's what I've been missing. Okay.
I don't need you to have a drinking problem.
What?
You want to see the autism? Tack, you bring enough to the Discord. Don't you worry.
I believe I can do a Logan line right now. It's like, are you beer? No, then you're a problem.
Yeah, but you're not drinking beer, smartass.
No, but also, why does Logan drink beer? He metabolizes it so fast, he'd have to drink it like... You have to shotgun it incessantly just to actually keep a buzz.
Do you really want to question comic logic at this point? He became a zombie, remember?
Wait. Oh, right. A zombie that rotted but kept the skeleton. Huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that doesn't make sense when you actually think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've heard the new Jessica Jones episode is insufferable.
The season, or just like the first episode?
First episode. And I'm like, really? You expected it to be good?
I think they did, yes.
Oh, honey.
That was a big shot, by the way.
Until David Tennant shows up, it ain't gonna be good. Apparently,
he's not really
good thing in the show.
And he's gonna show up, but it won't matter because his character's not really there. Like, there's no way they can explain it away. He's dead. She snapped him like a fucking toothpick.
Oh.
Oh, did I spoil it for you?
The only thing that we love in that show.
I thought you guys liked snappers.
I don't get it.
You know what snappers are? You're a porn girl. How do you not know what a snapper is?
Because I only do... The only porn that I know is the one that the videos I do. I don't actually look into porn that much.
They're in the back room right next to
Do I have to go ask Yuko?
No. A snapper is what you call a girl with a very, very tight one that snaps shut on you.
Oh.
Kind of like, what's a spinner? You know spinners?
The helicopter dick thing?
Nope. It's a girl so small you can put her on your dick and spin her. Like a top. Just.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, men have weird set porn terms. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
Yeah.
Guess I can go over here.
He's in the back room, so what? Yep.
What the?
Hi, Big Dick Rick. You goddamn traitor made me sad. Timon, if you want to bring vodka, you can, but I don't drink cheap shit. This is $70 whiskey. That's what I do. I like to make myself hurt.
He lies. It's like $4.99.
Ah, wow. Actually, now at this point, to me, like Gentleman Jack is cheap shit. Think about that.
I know nothing of liquor.
Yeah, apparently what I drink is called the Brown Burners, so, you know, that's a thing.
He needs a 40 ounce. Why are you trying to kill my co-host?
Because Doomgarg's not here right now.
Oh, God. He'd be putting bits in just to watch you die. Hey, guys, if you sub, he'll do a double shot.
Fuck you. Yeah, I could.
Hey, you always say you need the money.
I don't need the money. I want the money.
You get the money, you buy me things. That's why we do this.
Oh, fuck. That's how this works? Shit. I was very confused. I was under the impression I just throw shekels and the Jews suddenly appear.
I mean, that's how you got on the channel in the first place.
See, you're learning. So was it actually like pity? You're like, oh wow, this guy's sending a lot of money.
I actually felt really bad that you were sending me a whole mess of shit.
Yeah.
Say, hey, you know how Toast got on? $200.
Oh right, because of a dare, I believe. Like you didn't think you'd do it.
I jokingly said that if somebody put $100 into the Patreon, that Shadow would give him a blowjob.
And Shadow still's not paid up, yeah.
I know. And like,
so wait, does that mean
put
2
another
blowjobs?
100 in, and I went, well, Shadow, you owe him 2 blowjobs. He's like, I'm not giving it to him.
Is it 2 blowjobs, or is it just like a really good one?
I guess a really good one. I don't know. You guys can work that.
Is it a Hummer? Oh, would he give him a Hummer? That'd be fun to find out.
Go ahead and teach my streams new words.
You don't know what a Hummer is, do you?
I know what a Hummer is. Okay.
It looks like, oh god, Purity's so innocent.
I am not innocent.
But you don't know what snappers are, or...
Okay. I don't look up sex terms. Excuse the fuck out of me.
No. And you should, because you can use them later on.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, this is probably going to get me shot. I
know
nothing.
Porn 101. Why am I getting shit tonight?
Because they want you to possess Daddy, and Daddy doesn't want you to possess anything.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Daddy, are you trying to take things away from me?
I mean, it could.
You're saying you need some Fireball whiskey.
No, Fireball whiskey is just cinnamon whiskey, and it's cheap whiskey.
He's subbed, so does he do a double shot? Did you sub to his Twitch?
What?
Or to my Twitch? Because either sub will get, or sub on YouTube.
They have to sub, not just be a sub. Yeah, no, we're not playing the grandfather clause up in this bitch.
You can either sub to me on YouTube, on Twitch, or him on Twitch, and he'll do the double shot. And I get to laugh and watch.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, God, yeah. Love you, baby.
Oh, stairs. Fuck me, that's what happened. Oh, hello, big dick. Oh, wait, they never left me. Purity is evil, and not just in sex terms.
Your Twitch. Well, I'm not seeing it on there. Say something on Twitch then, because I didn't see you pop up unless you're Outcast.
Let's see.
And I have a feeling you're not Outcast.
Well, if they're subbed to you, they should at least be able to,
yeah, I'm not seeing the badge either. That's why I know the guy's lying. He has a drunket. Oh, has he drunken? No, I'm retarded and I can't read anymore.
Oh, I'll do it. Oh, wait, I'm reading yours. That's mine. Oh, that's Tatsu. Tatsu doesn't have it. Tatsu just wants me to die.
Yeah, basically.
She does not play Warframe. I don't think your computer can handle it yet.
Tomorrow goes in to see what the repairs and stuff would be.
Hopefully you have a backlog of media to put in, because it could be down for a few days. You ain't consider that, had you?
I have stuff edited, I just don't have it actually rendered, which is an issue. But I should be fine. If you guys don't get porn for a few days, you'll know why. And if you bitch about it, then you're an asshole.
Could you render a few of it tonight before you go to bed, so you at least have 1 or 2 ready to go?
Yeah, if I pull an all-nighter, which I probably will, then yeah.
You might have to, just for the sole purpose of... yeah, I know how to play this game. You're gonna want to take advantage of YouTube's algorithm. Because you know what happens if you don't upload content for a while. It starts to knock you down.
No, I have content already on there.
Okay.
Twitch is Chaotic Hunter or Minuteman Media.
Yup.
Mine should be in the description of the stream.
Oh, they're looking at the, you're looking at the YouTube talkers?
Yep.
Okay, I'm looking at the Twitch. I'm like, who the hell's talking? Okay, if you, I see the problem. He thought when you said sub, I think he assumed
he probably
you
thought follow, no sub.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, on YouTube they also call it subs.
Oh, support, I guess would be the term for that.
Yeah, which is weird. Sponsor? Is that the other word? Sponsor.
Yeah, there we go. They get the gay terms.
They do. We're coming in from the back, guys. Facing my way.
Excuse me. God damn it, why is that so hard to do now?
Belching hurts, it. Oh, you bitch!
So does that.
I got into the back. She got me with 1 shot. Damn. Streamlabs has lists show sub follower bits. Yeah, I know they do. I know who my subs are. I can see on the thing. But I want someone to sub to me, not just already be a sub. We're gonna cheat. I'm driving the numbers, motherfuckers. Let's see what we got here.
Came back to Twitch. Hey, Ant.
Hi, Ant.
Oh, a starfruit. I forgot if those are worth anything.
I have 2 subs. Look at that. Got it.
Man, Fortnite? They're asking if you do Fortnite?
Me? I can play it. I just haven't played it for a little while. I can play it though. It's not bad. It's a fun game. I think you'd enjoy it when you get a chance to play.
But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna get fixed tomorrow. It's just going to get priced, and then I'll text you the pricing. I'm hoping maybe they might be able to upgrade the graphics card or CPU for like not an insane amount of money.
Well, how high do you want to go is gonna be the question.
Able to play newer games without any issues. Maybe not super high, but it'd be nice to be able to play some newer games.
And the streaming trick is what you're going to want for streaming as a processor. That's your main upgrade option. If you have the option to spend the money, you'll want to spend the money on the processor.
Alright.
Because the processor, unless you're going to do the double computer
CPU
thing.
or something else?
CPU. Processor, CPU. Central processing unit.
Alright, like I said, I'll text you everything.
How much am I quoting myself out? You have to be specific, because there are multiple ways I do such a thing. Bitch! How the hell do I miss these fucking things when I'm trying to shoot down, but these motherfuckers can goddamn Annie Oakley my ass?
Because they're better?
You know, this is why we have train rides.
Love you too, baby.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. They added the 20-man teams. That's right. Fortnite. 20 v 20 v 20 v 20 v 20 v 20. Oh my god, that's going to be chaos.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and all I could think is, god damn it, that's going to be annoying. Especially if everyone... I don't know if it has mic support. Can you imagine them all the teams on mic support at once?
Oh, god. No, thankfully the only mic support's for within team, I believe. But they have emotes, so you know when people kill you, they're just going to fuck with you the entire time.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, the emotes do music, by the way.
Fuck that shit. Oh god, like in Gmod?
I don't know how much like Gmod, but I'm assuming pretty similar.
Well, in Prop Hunt, at least, in Gmod, you can fuck with people and play music and sound bites and stuff.
Very similar, like, that weird Take On Me dance they do.
Oh. I'm not playing Fortnite.
So you can do that to other people, too.
all the lag on Fortnite.
Not too laggy from what I can tell from when I played it.
But yeah, I'm hoping the computer shop's actually gonna be good. I've not used them before, but I happened to find them when I was near a deli, and I was like,
Oh, don't get your hopes up. Is my oh you bitch.
Well, there's a couple of different places here, so I could always take it to another shop.
So, price yourself. Double check before you even hand it over to them, because otherwise they might try and screw you.
Yeah, I'll ask them when I'm there.
It's like, first, I need this checked out. Are you going to charge me for even looking at it first? And then make sure if they say yeah or no, and then double check. Don't hand it over until you're sure.
Yeah, I might look online.
You owe me $100.
When I'm done with the stream about seeing if they have a website.
But
Because
you're
they're
basically
literally just
using
called
AMD.
computer repair.
So you're using an AMD right now, right? Which means
Yeah.
if we can find something that's in the same... I'm going to start going nerd talk on you. But if we can find you an AMD processor that's in the same type or housing unit as the one you have, it just be an upgrade, you wouldn't have to change your motherboard unless your motherboard's really fucked.
Which I can't imagine it is.
Shouldn't be, unless all that cooling fluid's been fucked completely up. I mean, your thermal paste.
I'm hoping not.
Because if it's been fucked and it just burned off, and it's just been... Well, actually, if you're replacing the processor anyways, that wouldn't matter. As long as there was no shorts, if there's no pin damage, something like that.
Remember, the computer likes to turn itself on and off
which
randomly.
is partially related to the issue with the... with the heat, I'm assuming, or power supply, which could be any number of reasons why that goes bad, just overuse, age. You know how that works.
Ah! Fuck you, little bastards! God, I hate you guys.
Oh, the lag on Fortnite. There isn't that much lag on Fortnite, I don't think. Oh, for the record, I had a fun day with...
Well, I'm hoping that maybe that even if they have like a slightly used one, it won't be that insanely expensive.
Oh, the trick is I'm trying to see... I need to remember exactly what you have. I think you sent me a picture of the name before.
Yeah, I can get it after stream, but I'm not going to be able to get it on the stream.
No, that's fine. Not right now. But when you get a chance to, I can look up the model type it is and then go upwards again. Where you can just... Oh, fuck.
They're asking us if we see a line of $20 bills, do we follow?
Yes.
Yes, he's in front.
Yeah.
I need a human meat shield.
I want to argue with that one.
I did it to my friend once when we went to a con. I forgot where we were in Orlando, and he actually almost got hit by a car because he was in front of me. And the second before that, he'd been bitching, "Why aren't you walking in front of me? Ladies first." Almost gets hit by a car. I'm like, that's why I'm not walking in front of you.
Huh. Well, there's several reasons why the temps are so high. One of them is she didn't clean it out for a long time. Yeah, you didn't. Don't even try and deny it.
Maybe a year.
With animals in your house.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. Bad enough if you have a dog, just a dog, unless it's a really long-haired breed, but usually just a dog isn't terrible. You have cats, and I'm assuming one more than one is long hair type.
No, they're all short hair.
Short hair?
Yeah.
Which type? Because some of them actually shed a lot. Do any of them shed?
They're the tiger cats.
Calicos?
No, just the short hair tigers.
Well, do they shed though? Like when the season? Like,
not really.
We
Well,
don't really have seasons.
Well, Tara does, but she doesn't come upstairs.
It's in your house. That's the problem.
Look,
and you have a computer, which is, well, you know what computers do when they make all that energy, right?
Yeah.
It's static. That's why before you touch a computer, usually you want to ground yourself by touching the side panel. Kills off your charge.
Yeah, I know.
So when you're doing that, it just, you know, it's fucking fur and static. You know how that works.
I'm looking.
There's just
give me 1 second, guys, and we'll continue. I just want to check something really quick.
Just burning it. It's all gonna be on fire.
No, now before I forget, I want to check the different, the tech place I wanted to look at.
Okay. I was looking over different processors. I can see if there's stuff that we can do in the same type. If we stay in the same house and then just move it up a notch or two, it shouldn't be too expensive. It'll give you more power, more reliable. New power supply, that's going to be happening regardless. I think that will solve a lot of problems too. Temp it over near. No, her temps were.
But do they charge for?
But turn around, no, her temps were very much overheating. She had her
Oh God, yes.
CPU like over like 80 Fahrenheit. No, 80 Celsius. That's what, almost 200 something degrees. No, babe, we didn't move in together. Because she won't let me not wear pants all the time. She said it's awkward.
I don't give a shit if you don't wear pants. I'm not wearing
Everyone
pants.
says that. Everyone says that till I'm not wearing pants. Then they're like, oh God, the priesters are here and the police are showed up. Why aren't you wearing pants? I'd be like, because it's the Holocaust. Remembrance Day.
Hourly rates, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that could, if it's really fucked, they can get you on that one. I wouldn't know why they dare do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a couple of different ones tomorrow, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see how the first one acts, and I have no, hold on, guys, I just need to get him my CPU thing.
Okay.
I have no problem telling them, fuck them.
See, I'm actually wearing pants only now because I'm streaming, and I know one day I'll just stand up one day and be like, oh no, I'm wearing boxers, and there's my dong.
This is why I don't show my face. No, I just mentally pictured him doing that.
Just never wearing pants.
Previous orders, thank you. I'm lazy, I'm just getting it from the computer shop that
All
I
right.
originally ordered it from. Here is every fucking thing that came with the computer. Enjoy your life.
Oh, it's probably going to take me 6 seconds to look through it. Where'd you send it? Discord?
Discord.
Groovy.
Love you.
It's going to be bad, isn't it?
I like how a lot of these are, the reviews are actually really in-depth, so I can look at these later.
Mm-hmm. Depending on where the sites are coming from, oh, they're so spurgy.
I had one shop, when I know I won't go back to them, when my other laptop was having problems before. A very nice fan sent me the one I'm using right now. They're like, well, this thing is shot completely, but we'll buy it off you for $1. I'm like, no, it's not.
Huh.
I'm not that stupid.
Did you at least say the voice?
I just looked at them. They're like, well, this wrong.
I'll buy that for $1.
They're like, well, this is wrong. This is wrong with it. This is wrong with it. This is wrong with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not an idiot. What's your point? It's here to be repaired, asshole.
Do your job.
Exactly.
Policia.
Good night, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, bye. Pants off, dance off. You can do it. I
But
believe
yeah, until I can feasibly get a new computer, just repairing this one and keep this one running is better.
No matter the
Eventually I'll
cost.
set up downstairs, because I got the sound stuff you gave me, so I'll be able to set up downstairs eventually. I just gotta drag the couch outside, get a table and a chair, and I don't want to drag the couch outside right now.
There's a Florida sentence.
What?
Drag the couch outside.
Yeah, it's an old couch. I need to get a new one. I might not get a chair. I might just get a new fucking couch and just set a table up in front of that and do that kind of shit.
I mean, if you wanted to.
Either one. I don't know. As long as I have one couch for the cats to lay on.
There's no pants on the bro zone. It's not gay. It's just bros. It's not gay. It's just bros checking out bros. Okay, where the fuck are they?
But yeah. I'm tempted to put Discord on the fucking cell phone just so I can put out a massive text in the group chat. Fuck text!
Oh, you don't like text?
No, I like text, but it'll depend on how these guys act. I don't think these guys are going to try to pull anything, but again, there's a couple of different places I can take them. The
When
good
in
thing is
doubt.
I'm not completely retarded when it comes to computers, so I can just be like, now tell me something I don't know. Damn it, I should have saved those.
Get ready.
No homo in the bro zone? A little.
Oh, it's a little homo. It's not gay if you say no homo in the bro zone.
I bet you he said that with the straightest face possible.
Oh, of course.
Get what I need.
Remember, it's not gay. It's a domination thing.
How many times do I need to tell you you guys are not animals?
You sure about that?
I do wonder sometimes.
Eh. At least men are honest with their animality.
Has there anything you ever read? Have you ever read, watched, or listened that made you consider doing just anything to forget? Yes. I have heard many things that I've been like, no, please make me forget this.
So, pretty much half the things I text to people?
He doesn't text me weird shit, though. Oh, God. I will spam you downside if you start that shit.
What do you mean you're gonna ban downside? How dare you?
I'm gonna spam you, dark side, if you start that shit.
So you say that, but you don't know what I'll do. You don't know what I'm planning.
You don't really text me much. You just get me on.
Yeah, it's easier, but you get my point.
Yep.
Although as a dude, I'm still trying to understand dick pics. I don't grasp it.
Yeah, I don't understand why guys do that either.
Like, do girls do something similar? Like, do we get like tit pics? Do we get like vag badge? What do we get here?
I guess. I mean,
do girls do that?
Girls that do sexting, and then they complain that their boyfriend uses it against them when they break up, and I'm like, what the fuck did you expect?
Yeah, there's that too. That's my concern, because they can be used both ways. Like, I'm not giving somebody the option to just completely fuck my day up.
But you gotta. You gotta.
No, you want them to.
Don't show me your dick or stupid shit like that. And I've seen these, and I'm like, I don't get it. What the fuck is your point of this shit?
Okay.
Oh, it's closed. I missed it.
Yeah, so it could just be the main power supply is fucked completely. That's easy enough replacing.
That's what I think it is. That's why I'm gonna go and I'll just pay it. If it's anything under $100, I'll probably pay it. If it's over $100, I'll text you and go, what the fuck?
And copy, and whoopsies, and paste.
All I hear is copy. I'm thinking, is he gonna send me a dick pic?
No, I'm looking over at the thing. See the price of it currently.
Do you think it's worth upgrading it?
If you want to stream more reliably and you do a lot of video editing, that will go faster too.
That would be nice.
Processor is the brain. That's the fastest way to think about it. Processor is the brain. The faster your brain, the better everything else operates.
Only if the guy is hung like hell, no point. I don't know why guys do that. I really don't. I've never had a boyfriend that's been stupid enough to try that shit because I would actually just
you can't be trusted.
Laughing.
You can't be trusted.
What?
Now I know. You can't be trusted now. Now we know.
I've never had a boyfriend that's tried to send me a dick pic.
Yeah, because you said that because they've never been stupid enough to try. I'm like, why would they be stupid? What are you planning?
Because I would text them back laughing at them.
Why?
Because that shit's stupid.
It's a sign of love, purity.
No, it's not. It's a sign of you're horny.
Well, you can just text I'm horny.
Yeah, you'd think that would be easier, but apparently guys send. I have had people on Pornhub offer to send me dick pics, and I'm like, no, it's okay. I don't need to see your
I like how they offer you. I like that. I like how they offer. It's like, dearest madam, would you like to see mine wood?
At least the Pornhub people are very nice, and they offer it. They're like, I'm gonna send this only if you want it. It's like, nah, I'm good.
It's like, nah, we're good, bro. We are good.
But thank you for the offer. At least you were nice enough to offer. And not just
no, it's just a matter of like, it's one thing to send. Okay, it's less weird to send to somebody you know, preferably somebody you're dating or a dude because you're just gonna fuck with them because it's hilarious. It's just you're sending it to a random person. How do you not think there's any way that could backfire at all? Right?
Yeah, you would think, but people are stupid.
Especially on the internet where everyone can just upload it, be like, hey, look what I got, and then boom, your dick's on the internet forever.
Yeah, censor your nipples, man. No one wants to see those.
Yeah, I mean, that's just gross. Dude, nipples are gross. I'll be proud of yourself.
To show your size? No one cares about the size of your dick. If you're that uncomfortable with your dick, talk to your girlfriend about it.
Oh, I think they're very comfortable. That's the trick. No, wait. Why is it time for another shot? Did I get subbed? I wasn't subbed yet, so I'm not doing it. You guys gotta sub me. Yep, that sounds just as weird as I thought it would. Okay, so 7,850K.
Replace dick pics with pictures of Richard Nixon. I'd actually legitly laugh if a dude did that.
That's what I... Oh, fuck, you ruined my joke. I also send Dick Cheney. A very angry Dick Cheney picture.
Just anyone with the name Dick.
Also send a lot of Dick Graysons. Do that a lot.
See, I'd be okay with that.
Just get a Dick Grayson
That's
picture.
like one of my friends, and she texted me one day, and she goes, I got a Dick shirt, and I knew what she meant, but because I know she's a major Nightwing fan, and I couldn't stop laughing, and I didn't text her for a few minutes, and she texted me back, what's wrong? And I'm like, read your sentence again, honey. Oh, no! I meant Nightwing. I know what you meant. It was still funny to me. Get your head out of the gutter. Do you know what I work doing? That doesn't happen much.
Tell me, I also like asking if girls want to see my big cock, and then I show them a picture of a rooster.
Yeah, that's what Ben did. Ben did that in the Discord, and I actually legit laughed at that one.
No, it's a big... I show my white cock.
He showed his black cock.
But it's a little angry, and it has a really inflamed... It has, like, it might be a little inflamed. Its head's a little red.
God, we're retarded.
I'm laughing at my joke. I know what your problem is.
We're retarded, but in a good way.
And we're here to have fun and talk about boobies.
Yep.
Yay, boobies.
I need that.
Oh, we are all gonna fucking die. Get that out of me. Some of you gonna go up top and cover the hatch up here?
I like that I'm doing a chill game like Stardew Valley. He's doing everything else.
I am very good at multitasking.
I'm actually multitasking. I'm looking at the chats, and I'm also having to get stuff ready for stuff tomorrow.
I'm doing stuff to get stuff ready.
Fuck you! I am elegant as shit when I talk.
I use the good words.
I actually need to get this ready for tomorrow or shit's gonna go bad.
Oh, you know it's going to. That's where it's fun.
Did you see the dude that commented on one of my videos that I don't know anything about animation? And I literally looked at it and I go, it's not like I have 2 animatics on my channel or anything.
No, that's hippie talk.
Oh, I remember I had a fight with some dude on Twitter, and it wasn't recently. This is a long-ass time ago. Speaking of things I wish I had read that I would have forgotten, dude claimed to be an animator, didn't believe the word animatic was a real thing. I literally showed it to the guy I'm working with that comes from Disney, and he go, that guy retarded.
He dumb as fuck.
I'm just like, yeah! Hold on. I'm gonna look at the chats again.
That's scary. Very scary.
Words are hard. Also, it's fucking midnight. I inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming. Good for you people. I could not give a shit. I'd be the worst farmer because I really wouldn't give a shit.
Don't you want to see how popular... Oh, no! What the fuck did you do to blow my shit up?
Apparently a lot.
That was a one-hit with a jammer next to it.
Oh.
They're coming next to us. Oh, Monty does that? Okay. I am not prepared.
Welcome everyone that's just joining us.
Hi everybody, I'm gonna die like a punk bitch. Oh, you whore. You whore. You whore. You whore.
What happened? That wasn't happening in the Discord, was it?
What? Was somebody doing something bad?
Oh no, you're not a mod, so that couldn't have been one of ours. No, it's not one of ours.
What
Oh,
happened?
it's yours. Okay, I was like, I think they would have I think you would have had to just leave them because they would have learned a lesson if they had done that on mine. Somebody thought it'd be a good idea to try to spam, apparently, MLP porn on someone else's Discord.
Oh.
They
I mean, they
learned
can
a
spam
lesson,
it on...
didn't they?
They can spam it on mine. I just start laughing at them. And then ban
Somebody
them.
tried, I know, putting MLP stuff on mine, and shit went bad from there.
What, did everyone else spurg on them?
Yes.
I am playing Playing the same game I've been playing for like the last 3 weeks, guys. Come on, goddamn.
He's kind of obsessed with that game.
I do enjoy it, which is surprising because I thought I would hate it.
Oh, you enjoy it. That's all that's important.
I also enjoy booty, but that seems to stop a lot of people.
I'm sorry, did you want me to shake my ass for you?
Yes, on stream right now. Do it.
Yeah, there, I shake my ass.
Yay! Could be worse. You're making fat on camera again. That was fun.
Never going away, is it?
No, it's been clipped. Oh, you're so close. Especially when you realize it like after the fact. You're like, yeah, I see it now. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's what made it better. Is this unnecessary censorship? It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary censorship for music.
What's going on?
Unnecessary censorship where they just start randomly putting bleep outs.
Oh.
So your brain just puts a swear word in there because that's how we've been trained now.
Yeah.
Let's picture like a Tyler Perry song. It's like, whatever the hell that is, like Rockin' in the USA.
No, I have seen that shit with the with the censoring and crap. That stuff is funny. Oh, I need that.
Which makes me laugh, just because after so long you start realizing, why do we censor? The brain's already filling in what it means. Even kids know it's a swear. Right?
Yeah, sorry.
So why even bother? Like, we don't want children to hear the swear word. Oh. After like 5, they already know.
Yeah, exactly. I've heard kids say stuff, and I'm like, how are you not getting your ass beaten?
Because my mom, bitch, you don't know her place. Okay, then. That's a good point.
That's when you're like, all right, so you see this backhand? What did you learn?
And that's how you start a school shooting, Purity. That's how you start a school shooting.
No, that's how you stop a school shooting.
I don't know. Isn't that like what happened with Columbine? Was they got bullied too much?
No, that's not bullying. That's called punishing.
Is this how we get away with what I'm into? Is that how we get away with it?
What? We know you like
it's
getting
not
spanked.
It's not abuse. It's punishment.
If you want to be a little shit, which I've seen plenty of kids that are little shits, you're gonna get the prize. I don't know. I think spanking should still be allowed.
Third floor. Within measure, because unfortunately it's slippery slope. Everything's slippery slope.
I agree. Not overdoing it.
Because that's always like how, like, remember, I don't know if your mother ever did it, but you ever told the old generation, they're like, well, I got my ass beat till I was bleeding, and that's how I know. I'm like, no, okay, you're fucking dumb.
I've heard the stories of what my grandma did to my mom and my aunt, which was, I'm pretty sure she constantly tried to fucking kill them to the point she used a wooden hairbrush on them till my mom's head was bleeding, because my mom didn't hear her, because my mom's deaf, and apparently my grandma couldn't get that through her fucking head.
No, she wasn't hearing her enough.
So, yeah, no, there's that kind of thing, and also the abuse I went through, because I was abused by a babysitter that used to beat the shit out of me when I was fucking 6 months old. So that's overdoing it. Sorry, I coughed. Just spank in the rear because a kid is, being a little shit? That's fine.
I take it to another level. I don't even hit him. Oh, you bitch! He was hiding and I didn't even see him. But no, I didn't even hit him at the time. I had someone do stupid shit till they hurt themselves.
Well, yeah, I know, but like when I was walking today, because you know I go out for walks and stuff, I'm watching this kid just bitch his mother out, and the kid's gotta be 12 or 13, and this shit he's saying to his mom, I'm like, I would have been fucking murdered.
Probably. Unfortunately, I would have been that kid because after a certain point, my parents realized they couldn't stop me because I was bigger than them.
Well, no,
and
this
I was
a
usually
kid
right.
much smaller.
Oh, I know, but it's like A, I was bigger than my parents, and B, I was usually right, so they're like, fuck.
Well, no. I don't even know why this kid was yelling this shit, but like...
Because they're fucking spoiled autists now.
Yeah.
They're all fucking socially awkward, have no idea what the fuck they're doing in society.
I'm like, oh my god, I would have gotten my ass caved in. There would have been absolutely no stopping. Because after my mom got through with me, my grandparents would have beaten my ass.
Uh-huh.
I never spoke out as a kid. Because if it happened, and I did, I usually got my ass handed to me. And I'm actually grateful for that.
Kind of. I've learned that there's people who
there's
just use that as an excuse.
There's definitely.
Even like a little bit. Like it's bad parenting and they use well, I hit you, so I didn't hit you hard enough. Like, nah, you're just a shitty parent.
No, actually, believe it or not,
I view it as a very big... I view it as a last resort. If you have to hit your kid, it means you fucked up.
See, I came from a Jewish family. There didn't need to be hitting. One yell and shut the fuck up and do what they say.
Yeah. That's why my first rule was I kept telling my parents to stop doing the empty threat bullshit with my sister. Like, do it or else, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
What happens when the 18th time you've done the or else and nothing happens?
You can all.
And then they wonder why she doesn't listen to them. But then when I walk in the fucking room, it's fucking 3 steps away from being a military fucking situation.
See, there you go.
Because she knows how to fucking do it.
See, you came from a military family. I'm legitly surprised they did that kind of shit.
No, because my dad's fucking done.
Apparently. I don't want to say it to sound like an insult, but Jesus.
Yeah, he was done.
Done or dumb?
Done. He's just done. Like, he came back from Iraq twice, and Bosnia, and he was fucking done. He didn't give a shit. You can just pretty much do whatever the fuck you wanted to in that house. He wouldn't stop you. He's just mentally just fucking clocked out. He went the other way with the PTSD.
That sucks.
And he won't get treated. I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, I mean, like mentally crazy and stuff like that. Like, no, again.
No, not.
It's hard to. Punishment is a hard thing to talk about because there's always, the people that are going to take shit to the extreme. And then it's like, well, this is why we don't do it.
Yeah. Always a fucking autist who ruins it for everybody else.
Yep. As soon as yeah, well, you know what? Again, you talk shit, you get hit. Yeah. I never spoke out and shit as a kid. I'm very much fucking mouthy now. But, as a kid, no. I was fucking terrified of my family. But again, there's a reason for that. You get hit so many times as a fucking 6-month-old. Apparently, you turn into from outgoing to, oh god, I'm gonna learn to shut up. Which, kind of, I would say that's kind of impressive considering I'm ADHD. So shutting me up takes a lot. Schizo? No, schizo. Pimp slap, mom slap. Fucking, everyone has a fear of that.
I just love how Mexican culture just embraces child abuse so openly.
Oh my god, yeah, you should ask King Leek about his grandma. His grandma's like classic Mexican old lady, and he tells me about her, and I can't stop laughing every time I hear about her. I'm like, oh my god, she sounds awesome. Like, he's my age. He's 31, and she will still, she's like, I will hit you, cabron. And I'm just like, oh my god, I want to see that.
I've gone the other way. My mother still tries to threaten me. Like, I will bust a hippo.
No, she'll hit him. She'll fucking hit him. Right in front
my
of him.
family won't hit me anymore. I'm just too big. They're afraid of me.
Well, I don't think King Leek would ever hit his grandma.
I have a rule, don't hit me. I don't care who you are. It's just the rule I have in my life. I've gotten to that point where don't fucking hit me.
Right?
Like, my dad saw what happened when an uncle came after me. He's like, I had to stop the fight. I'm like, why? Because I'm pretty sure one of you would have been killed.
He's like, I didn't have enough bets to go around.
No, because like he got super mouthy with me one day. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he did not like hearing that, so he came at me, and I didn't back down. I squared up right into his face, and everyone freaked out. Because they're like, oh, this is going to go bad. I'm like, yeah, probably going to go really fucking bad.
Someone have anger issues as a kid?
No, I had fat kid in a Catholic school as a kid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that shit
would probably cause anger issues.
So that shit got beat out of me real fast. That's when I started becoming the kid who beat the shit out of other people who pissed me off. And that shit stopped real fast because apparently Catholics are pussies.
I went to public school, then a private school, then very shitty fucking charter school. I hated.
Oh, I went to public schools after a certain point because my mother got tired of their shit because she found out they were constantly drugging me. That's why I was on the ADHD shit.
Oh, that would explain it.
So she sent me to a public school, and the first week I was there, a kid OD'd on, a kid just died and OD'd because he was huffing paint. So like the first thing that happens, I'm there, like the news cameras are there saying a kid died. I'm like, huh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it?
It's one of those. Well, this is my life
now.
Apparently,
I didn't realize in the town I lived in, the school I went to was considered the rich preppy school for a Catholic school. So there was a lot of fucking animosity to me because I was a spoiled rich kid.
Oh yeah, I had the same thing when I came out.
And I'm sitting here going, My dad's in the fucking military. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, the same thing
Like-
happened when I came out of private school, because I went there only because we got a grant, and once the founder passed away, they stopped doing that. They only wanted the rich kids, so I had to leave. And yeah, when I went to the charter school, they all fucking hated me because I went to the private school, and I'm just like, hi, I want to be friends. Why does everyone hate me?
Well, the thing was, apparently I didn't realize that there was a couple other kids like a year or two ahead of me. He apparently got held back, but he was the problem child type, if you get the metaphor.
Yeah.
So he had a lot of issues, like apparently he got kicked out of the school I went to because he, oh my god, how do I say this?
This is gonna be good, isn't it?
He got caught selling cigarettes to one of the teachers. That's why they kicked him out of the school, because the teacher was buying cigarettes off of him in 4th grade.
I don't know if that kid was a little badass or what.
I don't fucking know. All I know is that certain people did not like him. And the best part was they were insulting me because I went to that school. So they were going at me really hard. And then they went, yeah, everyone who went to that school is just a bunch of fag and queers, aren't you? And you see him turn and look. What the fuck did you just say? And the fucking room just went chilled. I'm like, I'm out. This is not my problem anymore.
It's like,
and all you just hear is the one dude just like we're in the middle of like it's a locker room situation for gym class, and he just goes, "Everyone get the fuck out, not you." And he just points to the kid, and I'm like, "Everybody out! We're going out right now."
We going for a ride, guys.
We all like it's like a stereotypical situation where like something bad just happened because everyone's super quiet in a gym full of teenagers. We're all sitting on our hands, just sitting like, Because as soon as we got out of eyesight, all you hear is a blood-curdling scream.
Oh shit, man.
And apparently, he walks out and sits down like nothing happened. A couple minutes later, the other guy walks out, and he's holding his chest, and he's got like a bunch of tissues on his hand. After a little bit, he had to put his hand down, and he was just bleeding into his shirt. Apparently, he ripped his nipple off.
What the fuck?
So the question I had was, did he rip off a nipple, or did he tear off a ring? Because this kid who was talking shit was one of those little fucking poser types that would, he would have had nipple piercing in 7th grade, that kind of person.
Oh, the kind you want to beat and never stop.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if that's what happened, was he had a nipple ring, and I don't think he realized it, so he went to give him a titty twister and just tore it straight off. He's like, well, that's good enough for me. I'm done.
I have done my job, and I'm going to never talk about this again.
The best part was the gym teacher came in and saw him just sitting there crying. He's like, what the fuck are you crying about? Nothing. Well, then shut the fuck up. We're doing gym class. And then he's bleeding out his shirt. Are you fucking bleeding? Yeah. What'd you do? I don't even know, man. Go to the fucking nurse. It's like the fucking dude's being yelled at by a gym teacher. By Nippy. And all I'm thinking about is the fact that happened. I'm like, yeah, apparently in the real world, you don't talk shit about other people's schools because you don't know who's going to tear your nipple off.
You know, believe it or not, I got in trouble in middle school. I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was when I went to, I don't know why, but this group of girls hated me. I don't remember why. I don't think I ever did anything because I never really hung around with girls.
No, because you're a girl.
I think it's because I always hung out with all the guys and they were jealous, maybe.
Oh, you're the one they would call a whore, because that's all they have to say.
I'm guessing. I never paid much attention to them that I can remember. But
you didn't say you didn't pay attention to them? Oh, you are worse than Hitler.
I know. I'm sorry. But I remember, it's so fucking dumb. So I get called into the office one day. I'm like, okay, what'd I do? Did you threaten to cut someone's head off with a sword? What?
It doesn't sound like me.
I'm like, and with my memory issues, I'm just like, I'm actually, like, you can see that I'm straining to remember. I'm like, did I? I don't no?
It's like, is it Tuesday?
I'm like, because at this point I wasn't as violent as I'd be now. Again, very quiet person. Before I started just saying, fuck it all. And he's like, you have ISS. Why? Because you threatened to cut off a girl's head. Did I? Like, that was the worst part, was the response was just, did I?
I mean, it sounds like something I do.
I don't remember saying that. Well, there's like 5 girls that said you did it. Are they the ones that are all friends? Yeah, you don't think that's a little strange? No. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy my ISS, I guess.
They're coming in.
Didn't end up on my permanent record, though. Because
ISS
fun
in school
part
suspension.
yeah. The fun part was they had to tell, you know, your parents when you got ISS, so he had to tell my mom.
Huh.
Let me put it this way, when she showed up and she was fucking pissed, he was hiding under his desk, and I'm not even kidding. Like, the entirety of the staff was laughing their ass off at that.
And why was he hiding under his... Why was he hiding under a desk?
He was scared of her.
Did he think the desk would protect him from an angry deaf woman?
No. I guess.
He knows her other senses are heightened. She smell him.
he tried to get the his assistant to say that he wasn't in, and she's like, no, he's right there under the desk. You can see him. And there's my mom trying to be really pissed off and trying not to laugh because he's a fucking pussy.
I can just see him like stand up. No, I'm not. Fuck.
Basically. I'm brave. Oh fuck. And I'm still sitting in the background going, did I threaten someone?
Okay, you want to hear the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life? And this is an example of me just being an innocent boy because I didn't know the real world.
You were a good boy. You didn't do nothing.
Yes, this is how innocent I was. My uncle had a pair of brass knuckles because, like, you know, he's one of those guys who would go to like fairs and buy random shit. Been to a county fair. You've been out. You've seen how they have stuff at the booths.
Yeah. Like
airsoft guns, pocket knives, switchblades, all that kind of random shit. So we bought a pair of brass knuckles. Why? Because we used to be a drunk who would go to bars a lot. And I was fucking 3rd grade. And I saw him like, oh, these are cool. What are they? He's like, they're brass knuckles. I'm like, oh, cool. Can I see? I have a tiny fucking hand. I can't do anything with them. Like, they're just a big thing in my hand. I'm like, these are cool. And I put them back. So then, for some reason, like, you know how kids just compare stuff that they have and talk shit to each other?
Yeah.
Like, my dad has a gun. My dad has a fucking sword. And, like, I got a pair of brass knuckles. And they're like, no, you don't. I'm like, yeah, he does. Like, prove it. Bring him in. I'm like, okay. So what happens? I fucking bring in a pair of brass knuckles to school. In the middle of the fucking, right in the recess area. I'm like, say, guys, look. I got a pair of brass knuckles. And I'm just fucking grabbed and dragged.
Oh, I can beat that. I can beat that.
No, here's the best part. They're yelling at me like I did something with them. Like, who are you going to attack? Why'd you bring these? Who's starting fights with you? I'm like, what?
I just thought they were cool.
No, it gets worse. I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean starting a fight? Why would I start a fight with somebody? They're like, well, why else would you bring brass knuckles for? I'm like, wait, what? Can I blow that up? I cannot. Damn it. They're like, well, they're used for fighting. I'm like, how? How do you use brass knuckles to fight? So I had a priest.
No.
Putting a pair of brass knuckles in his hand and telling me to punch his fist. And I'm staring at him like he's a fucking... And I'm staring at him like he's a fucking retard. Like, what the fuck? What? It's like, they're used to hurt people when you fight. How?
Did he get that you weren't fucking with him at any point?
I think they started realizing that I've never actually, like, he's never had a fight before, is he? I'm like, they're like, no, like, well, we have to still punish him. I'm like, for what? Well, you brought a weapon to school. How are they a weapon? My mom's like, why did you have brass knuckles? I don't know. They wanted to see them. So you just let random people see the weapons? Yes, I'm not a liar. I was like, oh my god, my son's retarded.
Oh my god.
So I got like several days of in-school suspension for just bringing in a pair of brass knuckles because I didn't know that they could be used to hurt people. You're waiting for a way to prove that, aren't you?
I had to answer somebody. Okay, so I can beat that and show how stupid I am, but how stupidly lucky I am. So, have you ever heard of a place called St. Augustine?
Not particularly, but go on.
This is a place in Florida that basically, it's like in one of those old-time villages. They still have a Spanish fortress and like an old-style town from when, you know, Florida was still founded. Well, we had to go there for a field trip. And there's a lot that goes into this story, guys. But the best part was we got free time to go explore. So the first fucking thing I found while I was there was a weapon shop. And I'm probably 13 or 14. No, I was probably about 12 or 13 at this point. So the first thing I fucking find is a weapon shop. And my mind's like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. So I go in, and the guy just looks at me, and he starts laughing, and he goes, you, what? And I'm like, I want to buy a weapon. What? I want to buy a weapon. No. Come on. Fine, I'll sell you some shuriken.
Alright.
I bought some, and I come back to all the others, and they're like, what'd you find? I found a weapon shop. What? I found a weapon shop. You guys want to go see it? So all you see is this huge group of school kids going into the weapon shop and coming out with shuriken. And you just, like, we're on the bus showing them off and shit to each other. And all you can hear is that one teacher go, God damn it, no.
So, how bad did it get?
I tried to throw my best friend's girlfriend out the window of our hotel room. That's its own story. But, yeah, some idiot threw shurikens at another kid, so all of ours got taken away. And, like, the teachers weren't going to give them back, but as soon as they looked away, I walked over to their bag and just took mine and walked away. I'm like, nope, mine now.
I've done that with a Game Boy. They tried taking gummies.
I still have mine, too. I honest to God still have mine. One's hanging on the wall. They're solid fucking metal and sharp. So, I'm pretty sure the guy just wanted to see which one of us were going to kill each other.
Would he be against it?
So I guess I should.
How many children must die until you ban weapons? All of them.
I just love he actually sold to us.
Money is money, girl.
Basically, he didn't give a shit. They were like $1 too.
Yeah, it's just a piece of sheet metal sharpened up.
But okay, so I guess you guys want to hear the hotel room story.
Shoot.
So this bitch, I ended up having to stay with, 'cause, you know, we had to do groups, and I had to stay with my best friend's girlfriend, and she was one of those preppy types. So were all of her friends. They were loud fucking mouth annoyances. And so, the entire fucking night I wanted to sleep, and it was about 4 or 5 in the morning, and they still hadn't fucking gone to sleep. They were being loud. In fact, one of them was sleeping under the bed I was sleeping on, which is fucking weird. So, at some point, I finally just had it, and I kept, like, trying to get the window open of the hotel room to throw her ass out, and at that point, 2 other girls were helping me try to get it open. Teacher opens the door. What the fuck are you doing? And I look at her without even batting an eye and go, I'm trying to fucking murder someone.
Her response was, yeah, okay.
Just go to sleep.
Like, nah, bitch, you gotta learn.
Bitch, you gotta learn. Yeah, no, she ended up stealing all my money that night, too. And when I confronted her boyfriend, my friend, fucking yelled at me. I'm like, she just stole $50 from me. Well, maybe she needed it. What?
Call him a commie at that point.
You little shit. We're not friends
maybe
anymore.
she wanted your money.
He's the one that stole a lot of my shit. That should tell you something.
Quatra?
Yep.
Sounds like you have a dumbass friend that you just couldn't get rid of for so long.
He's gone now. Thank you for the biddies.
Yeah. In science class, I made a new teacher look stupid and got sent to the office.
What did you do?
Proud of yourself, Tarmona? Proud of yourself for that one?
Tamara, go. You go. I remember in high school we got rid of like, what was it, like 20 math teachers within the span of 2 months. It was great. It's its own story. I have some great fucking stories of the stupid shit I've done. In fact, there's one story from high school I legitly should have been thrown out of the school for. I didn't.
Go on.
So, and this involves Katra again, by the way. We're just gonna call him that. That's the easiest thing because he used to look like him before he got into drugs.
So gay.
Yeah, actually he was. So I went to the military. He was gay.
Gay with a girlfriend. He let steal your money because gay boyfriend.
Well, like afterwards he claimed he was gay and now he's straight again. And I'm like, whatever, you fucking attention whore.
Oh, so he was the first generation of those people.
Yep.
Took 3 words. Go fuck yourself. And that would do it.
That is great. So, oh god, okay. So, again, first year of high school, I was still very quiet. It wasn't until the middle of high school that my high school life, I was starting to go, fuck all of you, I'm just gonna tell y'all to fuck yourselves. Which made me a great captain, by the way, in the military school. So, at the time of the school starting, we had a lot of Hispanics and a lot of black kids, which is fine, because it was also a second chance school. Not saying that's related, but it's going to become related later. And we had science class right after lunch, so we would always put our book bags in there. Well, they decided they wanted to start a club for Hispanics and Latinos only. Blacks and Latinos only. None of us gave a shit. You can do what you want. Their daily club routine was just sitting there and watching MTV and shit like that, and BET and stuff. So they happened to pick one day the science room, which is fine. No one gives a shit. We went in there to put our bags down, because at that point we didn't have lockers. And they decided it would be a fantastic idea to gang up on the white kid. I didn't have a problem because I look Hispanic, because I am Hispanic. But this,
so they decided to start a race war at that point.
Yep. So they pinned my friend, Katra, against a wall. And here's the thing. You can shit talk, you can beat me up, I normally won't give a shit. You don't fuck with my friends. You never fuck with my friends, my animals, or my family, because then you see a different part of me. He actually screamed like a bitch. He was legitly scared, and they're yelling at him, "Get the fuck out of here, cracker. I'm gonna steal your book bag." I get in there. They're ignoring me. And I take a chair, and I throw it at one of them. Don't know why I did it, but I did. Missed the guy, and took out a window. And at that point, my brain hadn't been functioning properly enough to say, "You fuck." But they looked at me, and I'm like, "Get the fuck out." They ran. They ran hard. Principal comes in and looks at it, looks at us. And I just look at him, I'm thinking, well, this is literally like the 6th or 7th day of school. I'm like, and I've been kicked out of military academy. This is gonna be fun. Just looks at the window. What happened? Sergeant, or Colonel, sir? Or no, we called him Headmaster, sir? Tell him everything. He looks at the window and he goes, "Damn shame that window broke on its own." Turns and walks out, and I'm like, what just happened?
You just learned how the military reevaluates things.
I'm like, I just got my ass saved. I'm not gonna complain. Because the principal liked me. But yeah. They didn't have their club after that. They weren't allowed to have their club anymore. Because they got blamed for the window being broken. Oh, that's okay. We actually had a colonel in our school, and I didn't know this. He was an actual former colonel in the military, and he's even known for writing books. He walked in, we were watching, because we had a anime club, and we were watching an anime, and there was a full-on nude scene. None of us had known it at the time. He walks in during the nude scene, and you can see every one of us shit ourselves, like, oh god, we're so screwed. He didn't...
Sorry, senpai.
I don't know if he didn't see it, or what, but he never really looked at the TV, and he was just talking to us and, you know, seeing if the club was going okay and everything, and he walked out, and we all still had this absolute look of terror on our faces, because we would have gotten in so much shit had he noticed. So I don't know if he noticed and ignored it, because we were all good kids, mostly, or what, but holy shit, that was probably the scariest moment of my school career, was that shit happening. Because you don't fuck with... He had a rumor in the school, people would say that he would eat freshmen alive. So people were legitly terrified of him.
Huh.
Wasn't a bad guy. Actually, I tried fucking with him during graduation and he turned it against me.
What did you do?
So during graduation, during graduation, did you ever like hug your principal and teachers and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we did that too, but nobody would, I can't remember his name, Colonel Cork, that was his name. Nobody would have hugged Colonel Cork, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna fuck with him. So I walked over and I gave my headmaster a hug, and then I hugged Colonel Cork, and he goes, "I'm so proud of you, sweetie." And apparently my face was completely priceless, because everybody in the front of the audience was losing their shit laughing, because I was in shock, and I walked away, and I went, did he just fuck with me back?
The best part, would it be worse if you, like, when you whispered, your taste in hentai is trash. And you're like,
No, that was enough of a shock. Like, and I've seen him a couple of times around town and stuff. Like, I stopped being afraid of him toward middle of my school career and stuff, because he really wasn't a bad guy. But damn, he managed to fuck with me good. That was a good way to fuck with me.
So he got your ass, huh?
He did.
Alright, well, I found a nice upgrade version of your processor that you can probably go for. Just need to double check
so I can write it down. Yes, his name was actually Colonel Quark. You can look him up. He writes novels, apparently. I never knew that until I graduated.
Alright, I'm going to show you the things I'm looking at real fast. So here's the one in your computer. You might need to get a new motherboard. It's not really an issue if that's the case, but that's a cheap upgrade, and just look at the stat line when you look at the specifications, and you'll see why I say it's a pretty decent upgrade.
Alrighty, give me a second. Oh, I forgot to put the pine tar in there. Yeah, high school is fun, by the way, when you go to a military academy, guys. I've talked about it before. One of my favorite moments was when we had a Black Hawk helicopter show up. So you could tell every kid that was on drugs. Like, I want to say that was a joke. That actually, you could tell.
Here's what she's using right now. Here is what I'd suggest to keep within a budget. The only problem with AMD stuff is the fact that it usually has a higher power draw, so you are going to need a stronger power unit. But not by much. Power units are pretty cheap as long as you're not dealing with like 1,000 powers. Why would you kill yourself like a punk-ass bitch like that? Why would you do that?
Oh, I'm hoping they might have them in there. But again, we'll find
They
out.
might. You might have something more powerful for less. You never know.
Yep, I'll talk to them and see what they say. The idiots got their punishment. That or maybe... He might have known. I don't think he gave a shit because it wasn't a hentai scene. It was... we were watching... Was it Puppet Princess or Puppet something? Puppet Princess, I think it was called. Good anime. I enjoyed it. It's just none of us expected that scene to happen. And it just happened to be he walked in on that scene and we all just kind of... Oh god, what was another one? We had a teacher walk in. We were watching the remake of Day of the Dead during the sex scene. And all you see is a bunch of students just go running to the TV to block it, but you can hear everything. Again, we weren't smart. No teenager is.
No. Alright, they're all outside. Fantastic. Why is it not going off?
How's your game going?
I'm getting my shots up my butthole. They shot me in the
Probably start
butthole.
buying a coop and get some animals.
Oh, it's like, what? Do you want to get a coop where you live? That might be viewed as, like, dinner invitation for your... Never mind. Stopping now.
Don't hurt
For your neighbors. For your neighbors.
I don't have any neighbors right now. It's fucking... Well, no, I have one on one side, but other than that, it's fucking fantastic.
Oh, the crazy ones are gone finally?
For now. They've moved across to another block, but they're still here, but they don't come bother me, so I don't give a shit. Yeah, apparently now the association owner, or person that runs the association office wants to only have, what are they, not landlords, what the fuck do you call them?
Superintendents?
No, what do you call it? People buy houses and stuff for financial reasons, investors. And she's like, yeah, they'll find great tenants. I'm like, oh, you're gonna fucking learn, baby. Let's go do some mining. That should earn us some money.
I do like money. What the fuck is going on? Hey, buddy. You're dead too. Am I losing my mind? I think I am.
And you hear of the kids or young teens. You can get accepted to college pretty early if you're smart.
Mm-hmm.
We had when we were freshmen, people were already applying for West Point and stuff. Because that's how long of a wait there is.
Nice. Yeah, my junior high let's watch Shrek because they didn't know what Shrek was, and I love that.
We almost we almost got our school to one day show Deliverance. Somebody suggested it, and the teacher was like, yeah, that sounds like a great movie. And then one of the other teachers went, no. No. We're like, oh, come on, we want to see what happens.
Like, we just want to know if he's got a pretty mouth or not. Does he?
God, we had to watch fucking Forrest Gump so much. I hate that movie.
Yeah.
I pissed off one of my teachers, and it pissed my teacher off because he wanted to hate me, but he knew I was right. We got to watch the Three Stooges, and they showed, you know, what was the stereotype for black people back then. Working, working in the kitchen, having a job, all that shit. And without even thinking, which is me normally, I said, I bet you most people wish this was still the black stereotype. And he looked at me, and I know he wanted to yell at me. But he couldn't, because he knew I was right. And I was just giving this grin, like, I know you want to yell at me, mother. Because at that point, I actually I was working as a teacher's assistant. Like, I know you want to yell at me. You can't.
You can't yell at me, because I'm right.
Oh, God, I'm always amazed at the shit I got away with when I was a teaching assistant.
Tarmona, no! She got
to watch Sling Blade in school? Nice.
That's a weird one to choose.
I remember.
No, but Tarmona got their bosses to watch Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. Is this how you got fired?
Oh, Tamora, I'm gonna say you might have deserved that one. Sorry, hon.
Like, I was employed one day, and then I showed them the glory of Shrek. Oddly enough, didn't have a job after that. Feels like it's unrelated.
Story unrelated.
It wasn't until I went and watched Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life 2.
I've already told the story of when we did Of Mice and Men. I still remember we watched, because we did the story, what was it called? What's the name of the book about the kids that are stranded on the island? Because I'm retarded and I can't remember.
Lord of the Flies.
Yes. We got to watch the movie for that. Again, good movie. And at that point, I was a complete smartass. I had stopped being the shy one. And I liked that teacher. I looked at him and I go, do you really want to show this movie in a military school? And he just lost his shit laughing. He goes, you just earned an A. Like, yay!
Like, how did you know?
I'm like, are you trying to get them to reenact it? Because that shit would be hysterical. Oh,
just
God,
saying,
I remember we did Flowers.
I didn't like how Oh, just saying, when I watched that movie, my first thought was, I don't like this movie. And everyone's like, well, why don't you like it? Y'all motherfuckers gonna kill the fat kid first.
You knew. It's a good
Why did they kill him?
Wait, which version did you watch? Did you watch the black and white
black
one?
and white.
Yeah, hell yeah. I know they want to remake it and they want to make it all girls, and I'm like, isn't that just like any high school movie? Have you not?
Like, well, that's how you'll see the difference. I'm like, good luck with that.
It's like, no. Girls wouldn't. No, they would have killed each other within 5 minutes. Somebody would have found nail polish, and they all would have fought about it, and then it would have been the end of the movie.
No, someone would have figured out how to make like lipstick out of the berries, and they'd be like, "No, it's mauve. No, it's salmon pink blush, you whore."
Yep, basically.
Or if they were young enough.
Vicious creatures. Don't ever think.
I don't know if they were young enough. Would it matter? If they were young enough, would it matter?
What?
Like under the age of like 15.
Yeah, they'll still kill each other.
Under 10?
Oh God,
there's a big age. There's a big age group in Lord of the Flies. Remember?
Yeah, I know. But girls tend to be more vicious, so it won't fucking matter.
I mean, honestly, it was a small group of guys that went fucking animalistic, and look what happened.
Well, you know what the scary part is? After the book was actually a thing, they actually tried to reenact it. Because it wasn't an actual thing until after the book. And, yeah, the worst part is parents okayed it. And then they were surprised their kid came home beat the fuck up. It's like...
Well, same thing happened. What's the name of that one experiment? The Meller experiment? The one basically where the guys tried to figure out how did the Nazis do what they did.
Oh, the one that they did in that college?
Yeah, with the shocks, and they would simulate that, like, it took to the point they would fake dying.
Yeah, they had to stop because they were getting really sadistic.
Well, the thing was, it was fake. The people were just acting. But the people just kept going and going and going.
No,
So
no,
some
it
people
started
would
out...
think-
Isn't that the one that started out as acting and then they actually got serious and they actually did hurt each other?
No. It was
Or am I thinking of a different one?
You're thinking of a different one. I think you're thinking of the prison experiment.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the prison experiment.
No, I'm talking about the one where you had the professors had their pages acting as other random test subjects. So you'd have a test subject and the fake subject. The fake subject was tied up with electrodes that didn't work. But the actual subject was... What the fuck? Why am I not moving?
Oh,
it's
that's
watching.
awesome.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So what happened was they would have them... Like, it was like a power bar, like it went like 1 to 100. And they had like the little listing, like, oh, if you went this high, it'd be fatal.
Yeah. I vaguely remember studying that.
So the doctor would have the actual subject be like, all right, administer shock, and they'd be like, ah, okay, how would you rate that? I didn't like it. Okay, increase amplitude to 15. Shock. Ah, okay, can you stop now? Continue the experiment. He doesn't want me to shock him though. He says it hurts. That's fine. It's what we signed up for. See how far you can take him. Hit him again. Increased amplitude. Ah! But like it just keep harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
Until, like the person would start crying. It's like, please stop. Some people are like, no, I'm not doing this. It's hurting him. Other people just wouldn't question. Just keep going. It's like straight faced. And they'd be asked, well, why'd you keep going when the person was begging for mercy? Well, it was a controlled experiment, right? Like
Yeah,
they signed up for it.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one now.
It was basically to see how did people just obey orders. And it points out that people will defer to authority as morality.
It's the same with that experiment, it might have been part of the Miller experiment, where, like, 3 people went in the room and lied, and they have to see, or 2 people said one thing, and then, how to explain it? They were trying to see if people would fit in with the group, or would do what the group wanted to do, so they'd have people purposely lie, and see if the person
they'd all
would agree with it
have
or
a separate lie, so they see how far they can push it.
Yeah.
And they would all fake a lie.
Yeah, and see if the person, the controlled person would agree or disagree with it. No, fuck this ghost.
And they
like it was like
took
9. It was like, I think it was like 7 out of 10 people were like, yeah, no, I agree, yeah. And it's like a very obvious lie.
Yeah. And they all know it, but they don't know that they know it.
Yeah. Hey, if you ever want to see if communism would fucking work, go ahead and look up the mouse experiments that the Secret of Nymph was based off of.
Oh, you're talking about the Mouse Utopia?
Yep. That shit was dark.
Okay, it would work for a generation.
And then it would kill them all.
Yeah, they would collapse and crumble because they'd lose the drive just to survive. Which is a biological function of evolution, is you need strife to survive. That's actually one of the oldest tropes in sci-fi, by the way.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Again, I never knew until I was older that Secret of Nymph was based off a book of something that actually happened. Then I looked up the experiment and I was like, oh my god.
I found out it was a book a long time ago. I just never thought about reading the book because...
Yeah, apparently the book was written by a journalist that had witnessed the experiments.
Who's ready for a bullshit movie that's going to be really dumb to watch?
Which one?
Wrinkle in Time.
Oh god, have you been seeing the reviews?
No, I just been listening to NPR jerk themselves off about it. Do you know how many times I heard the word diversity?
It's not going to be good. Early reviews are already saying that... Have you ever actually read the book? Which I believe A Wrinkle in Time is actually the 3rd book in the series, if I remember properly anyway.
I believe it was a woman who tried making a sci-fi based version of Narnia.
Yeah, basically, and there's a bunch of books to it.
And trust me, guess how I found out? Because NPR could not let it go that it was a woman who wrote it, but she was a Christian.
No. Okay, you know how the movie's coming out?
Yes.
It sucks, and there's nothing from the book in it. It is
Okay, do you know why they didn't eat anybody from fucking Lord of the Flies? Because they were fucking 10-year-old kids. That thought wouldn't occur to them.
Yeah, they didn't know to do that. But the book is supposed to be not terrible. I haven't read it yet. Or I have a first edition of it. I've just never read it. But apparently the movie, from people that have seen it, have been reporting it is the most vapid-ass thing ever. It's nothing to do with the actual book. It's just pretty. Like, that's literally how they're explaining it. It's just pretty. That's all they can say nice about it, is it looks pretty.
Oh, so it's Star Wars. Good to know.
Do we really have to bring up Star Wars after earlier today?
Yes. It still applies.
Narnia was written by a guy, yes.
Christian soldier. I'm being a little sardonic on that one.
But, yeah, no, it's supposed to be just vapid as shit. It's just pretty, no real story. I'm like, how did you fuck up that bad? Oh, I see why you did it. Especially because the girl in it, the little girl, is actually described in the book as pale as the snow. So I'm like, how'd you get black out of that one? Oh,
they had to make her half-breed for some reason. And I shouldn't have said that word, but you get my point.
Yeah, it's probably the word they use in the fucking book anyway. They would have.
It's like, why does she still have a white dad if you're making it racial and so diverse?
Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Why would you do... See, this is, and I brought it up on Twitter, if anyone saw the Twitter shit going on today. The black community, or the quote-unquote minority community, screams that they aren't allowed to be creative. It's because they don't... Like, I've met black creative people who have written some really great things and drawn really great things and created really great things.
I thought that was going to a very different location.
No.
Oof.
Let me finish.
Like, I met black writers. They're fucking trash. Oh,
no. I met some very good ones personally that were great. But the thing is, Hollywood doesn't want black creativeness, or brown creativeness, or Chinese creativeness, or white creativeness. They want to make every character different and minoritized to shut people up. They want to ruin classical literature, classical movies, stuff like that, because they're like, why are we going to let you be creative? You can't be... No, we don't want anyone creative. We want people to just steal shit and go, here you go, and then go, why don't you like it? Why don't you like it? You don't like the women's? The whammons? You don't like the blackies? You don't like the Chinesies? Oh, you want to put in your own story? You can't do that. You got to make that character black.
Oh, they made it for a first, by the way.
What?
It's the first multi-million-dollar budget done by a black director, which is also a woman.
Oh, this is going to be fucking amazing.
That's the first thing they brought up about the movie.
This is going to be amazing when this shit bombs, because they're not going to even understand why it bombed.
No, they're going to blame racism like they always fucking do.
Like, and I know it wasn't a great movie, but do you remember The Wiz? Oh, I fucking died. That's great.
Yeah, that's what happens. You bring up The Wiz.
I mean, it wasn't terrible, but at least it was
It's Black Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
no, it's not. It's just Black Wizard of Oz. How dare you?
In Harlem.
In Harlem. Because gotta make it ghetto somehow. Does that say a lot about black creativity? It's like, we need to make our own version of the Wizard of Oz. Well, how are we gonna do that? Let's put it in the hood. Unless you guys know what the story that you guys know.
And we're gonna make Michael Jackson in it.
Was it White Michael or Black Michael?
Still Black Michael.
Okay.
It's not a racial thing. It's a bad... See, that's the thing. And that's... If you guys saw the argument going on with Twitter today, this person kept saying, well, it's because you don't like black people. You don't like minorities. Nigga, I'm a fucking minority.
He gets to say that. I don't get to say
I get to say it. But, no, seriously. It's not about the color. Yes, it pisses me off when you color change something. Because, you know what? Leave it the way it is. But... you also, that's all you concentrate on is the color.
Mm-hmm.
And that ruins it for everyone when it's just the color.
Like, well, why? Why did they need to do this?
You're not trying to make a story, you're just trying to make a color.
No, you're trying to make a fucking checkbox. Oh, I love oh my god, that was actually a thing he brought up. It's such a diverse movie, and you might think I'm just checking off all the tick boxes for diversity.
You literally are, asshole.
But that's not what this movie's about. I'm like, what's the original plot versus what you guys just made? Yeah, you just did.
Like, one of the things that pisses me off, somebody DM'd me, and I'm not going to say names, because I got blocked. Not the one that I was fighting with, but another SJW. Yeah, I put up the Forgotten Tune as a response to the SJW guy that I was arguing on Twitter. So somebody actually sent me a message that what I'm trying to do and teach kids is harmful to children. Because teaching them to be themselves, and that they can be, if they work hard, they can become something other than what they were born with, and that their color doesn't matter. That's harming kids to teach them to try to be something. No, you have to make sure that they're only their color, and they think only like the people of their color.
Only if they're not white, though. Only if they're not white.
But, like, it's pissing
If
me
they're
off,
white,
that
then
kind
they owe
of
you money.
mentality.
Yes, that's why the term regressive was being used. I prefer to call them fucking cultural Marxists. I want to know why people don't like that term. Why do people like Sargon argue with that one? Why do they fight it so hard? It's like how is it not applicable?
People are stupid.
Probably yes.
But yeah, this person actually told me that I need to, that
Say check your privilege. Oh my god, say check your privilege.
my story will never make it in Hollywood because I'm teaching the wrong message
That's
to children.
not incorrect, unfortunately, right now.
What? Oh yeah, that it'll never make it?
Yeah, in Hollywood.
If I have to do it myself, I will.
Alt media, you'll be fine.
Yeah. All I want to do is teach kids that it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter how you're born, you can still become something great if you work hard. It's not going to be easy, but you can become something. Even if it's not something huge. That's the entire point of the cartoon. But that's wrong to teach children.
Because it's harmful.
How fucked up is that?
Don't you wish you had that kind of mindset? Permanent victim status. I really wish I had that ability. I would love that. Just the ability to just never have to think for myself because thinking is painful. Like I don't like having to point out the things that happened in my past because before it wouldn't matter. It was just a thing that occurred, but now it's the only way I can have a fucking voice in any debate is pointing out my victim points too.
Oh god, I think that might be why my side hurts so much, is I just got so frustrated today.
You were just
might have hurt
raging.
my stomach.
You got an ulcer? You got an ulcer?
I'm hoping.
No, my kneecaps!
No,
No,
but
my
remember, I'm
kneecaps!
still healing up, so I'm not supposed to get stressed out and stuff.
So you go on the internet.
Yeah, I know. I didn't expect that kind of a retard, which you guys can go read the conversation. He blocked me ultimately. You can't see the DM, and I'm not giving away the name of the person. But I told that person to fuck themselves. I'm going to make that cartoon. I'm going to show them that they're wrong about kids. Because I'm not giving up on kids. I think we can make them not fucking retarded and thinking they're the fucking victims.
Well, they also want to be the victim because it means it's easier than having to actually deal with the real
No, I
world.
know kids that are working hard to become something.
Well, best example. I'm going to bring it back up again because, God, I love how that was a Spurg fest. Holy shit. Do you remember when everyone lost their shit when YouTube announced the changes to the rules?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many kids were screaming and crying?
Yeah, kids shouldn't be on Twitter, or on Twitter. No, they
On
shouldn't.
YouTube. Why are kids trying to make money on YouTube?
They shouldn't be allowed. You're supposed to be under or over 18 to make the money.
Yeah, and at least over 13 with parental permission, which means your parents are endorsing you putting yourself on the internet? I was under the impression that that's a huge no-no, because that's basically fat bait for predators, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you watch some of the channels. Holy shit, why are these kids walking around in their swimsuits? When did this become swimsuits for kids? Have you seen some?
Yeah, I've seen a couple, like, if the parents are involved and they're, you know, working with kids and stuff.
don't forget the ones where the parents are involved, like the one that got shut down.
No, I mean, like,
that was a weird one.
There are honestly channels I've seen where it's like kids and their parents, and the parents are very, you know, they watch everything, and it's like, oh, you know, the kid's like, I like this video game, or I like this toy. That kind of thing is fine, because you can tell the parents are very much involved in making sure that there's nothing in there that can be dangerous for the kid. But then you see some of these videos, and it's like, you don't deserve that child. Because that child's just a paycheck to you. What the fuck? And there are others where I've seen videos. We were watching, remember that one kid that commented on one of my videos, and we saw his channel, and we're like, how the fuck is this kid on here?
Why is everybody hating on the Captain Marvel outfit for?
Which Captain Marvel outfit? Are we talking
The guy.
Shazam or...
Shazam.
Why? That thing looks like the comic version. Why are people shitting on that?
Because they're bitching about the muscles. I'm like, is the guy actually thin? Like, is he thin or is he ripped? Because if he's ripped, shut the fuck up.
I think he's supposed to be built like he's built. If he did anything like how Marvel does it, he probably built himself up. Either way, the suit's supposed to make him look bigger anyway. It's similar to how, because Billy Baxton wanted to look like Superman. Well, at least in the newer versions, he wanted to look like Superman.
Older
That's
versions,
why he did that.
In the older versions, Shazam gave him the body of a fighting god.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't technically Captain Marvel come before Superman?
Hard to debate that one, but it was also different comic book universes. It was a different...
Yeah, I know. They DC acquired the people that created it.
So it wasn't really Superman at all either. It's just more of a debate about who's who for a lot of people.
But either way, like, I can see that, especially if they're going with Superman's already around and shit. Yeah, he's gonna want to look a little like Superman, so he's gonna want to be more ripped, which is fine. I was amazed when I saw.
And let's be fair. Look at Henry Cavill, and you'd be like, yeah, he's gonna have to fucking amp it up. Say what you will. I don't know. Everyone hates on Henry Cavill. He did a good job.
But he's not. It's not him. It's the writing, and apparently he's a huge fucking Superman fan.
Oh, he is. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna send you the end of the movie.
I've heard about it. I've heard.
No, I want you to watch it. Just watch him be Superman, and tell me you're not like, you know what? Why weren't you that in the last fucking 2?
Well, I know he said he would love to be like more like the Christopher Reeve Superman, and I actually really respect that when he said it. Then again, did you see people making fun of him because he has to have a dog when he flies on planes because he's afraid of flying? And I'm like, why are you people mocking him? That's a legit fucking fear.
Because he's Superman. He shouldn't be afraid.
No, he's just an actor.
Like, okay, so if that's the case, how did Christopher Reeve's gonna break his neck?
You went there, didn't you?
How did Lois Lane lose her goddamn mind and start breaking into people's houses naked? Yeah, don't forget about that one.
What the hell was that when he seen that book?
Yeah, you'll see why I say I don't like what they did to Steppenwolf.
There's that a kid actually said to you, what the hell is that about a book?
What?
That kid's got some issues.
Oh, one of yours?
Yep. Looking at Doomgargs.
Oh, okay.
I like him, and I've seen interviews with him, and he really does seem like he's an honest Superman fan that really just wants to do Superman. Let him do animated Superman. I think he'd be really good at that version of Superman.
I'm just saying, watch the scene. If you want to skip through all the stuff they're doing, let me tell you when Superman shows up in the thing I just linked to you.
I'll watch it after the stream.
Yeah, after 3 minutes, basically.
Alright. Also, what was I gonna say? He's the only one that I've seen of the DC group, and I won't be surprised if the guy that plays Shazam does it too. He's the only one that seems to go to hospitals and stuff and see kids as Superman.
Well, I would say Cyborg could do something, but what's he gonna do in a CGI suit?
Yeah, no, that's different. Like, of the major 3, he seems to be the only one doing that stuff.
Yeah. I don't think what's-her-name's gonna do it because she's too busy bitching about the feminism.
Oh no, she started turning into that?
Apparently it's getting worse. I think she's actually been dealing with Ezra Miller more often, the guy who does the Flash. Oh, he's an annoying little blue hair. Yeah, during one of their interviews they had, like, you know how they do like the promo interviews?
Yeah.
He forced her to say, I want you as Wonder Woman to say, cis-heteronormative normativity, your end is near. Like,
you know.
She's like, what? And she's like, the best part was, you can't tell if she didn't know what the fuck he was saying because she's Israeli, or she doesn't know what the fuck he's actually saying. She's like, what? Just repeat what I said. And then he starts like doing the fucking really obnoxious like girl clap thing because he's a goddamn flamer.
Oh my god!
I hate the Flash. I hate Ezra Miller. I hate the Flash so much. He was the worst character in the fucking movie. He's obnoxious. Watch how they make him run. If this is how the Flash runs, the Flash might be a spastic.
If he really starts that much shit because of that kind of thing, he'll get fired. It's actually in their contract. They're not allowed to use those kinds of interviews for that kind of shit.
You would think so. Let's see. It's who was the? Oh, it's Josh Whedon who needs the fucking trigger points. You know what? You can hate how fucking Jason Momoa looks as Aquaman. He plays the role of Aquaman pretty well. I can't slight him. I can't.
If he gets cleaned up and stuff for the movie, I'd be...
God damn it! You're so fucking traditionalist. Like, no, he needs to clean up.
No, they already said he's getting the classic suit, so I don't give a shit. I want to see him in the classic suit first.
But you don't. But you want to see his hair longer? You want all that?
No, I want that cut.
Yeah, see what I'm saying.
I'd like it cut a little shorter, just a little shorter. Because it seems like that would be really fucking annoying when swimming. By the way, someone that has had long hair, that is fucking annoying when swimming.
You know what? He still looks so goddamn beautiful. Especially in the 90s.
I want 90s Superman, or Superboy in the fucking movies now. Oh my god, could you imagine that? I think the kid that plays the Flash would probably lose his mind. You want to see it now, don't you? I
would like to see it. It'd be funny. We just need Aquaman to be Aquaman, you know? Just, That's kind of what he became. Because Aquaman, I would say, is stronger than Diana.
It was a little weird that they had him lose faith in humanity already. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that till later. Fucking stop it.
I hate Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf should not be this much of an annoying, boring character. We both know who that is, right?
Yeah,
Everyone knows
heard
who
there's a
Steppenwolf
lot of
is.
shit. Again, and I read an article, and I think it was by the Nerdist, and I agree with them. They should probably start looking at making the movies more like the animated series from the 90s and less like the 80s comics, because it worked with Tim Burton because he knew how to handle it with enough humor and weirdness. But
Yeah.
this whole, let's be dark and gritty, that doesn't work.
I hate humanity. My power distracts me from
Like,
life.
there is literally a fucking reason people are in love with the Batmobile from Tim Burton's movie. How we remember the Penguin,
This is so
how we
fucking
remember
goofy.
these fucking characters. It's because they were well written. The Penguin
Okay, we remember Catwoman because it was Michelle Pfeiffer in leather and rubbing her
she
face.
was a little fucking weird.
Yeah. That was Tim
But
Burton,
I think that's
like,
when Tim Burton
fetishizing.
stopped giving a shit.
Oh, that, but not the fucking penguin and the cat.
To be fair,
Yeah.
considering Penguin, would you really be that surprised that he tried to hit on Catwoman?
No, I thought he tried to eat the cat.
Would be fair, well, yeah, that was a little fucking weird.
You're like, well,
No, because I'm more of a... I will admit I'm a classic Penguin fan. I like him being more of the mobster
a guy
type.
he's just a guy who's a little mutated because of bad genes, because of inbreeding. Let's be honest, that's why he looks that way.
Yeah, which...
Because he was a blue blood family.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I liked him more as the mobster type where he was constantly fucking with Batman, like, you can't touch me, asshole.
I didn't break the law.
That's the bird. I miss the birds. I miss the birds. They don't do that anymore in the comics and shit. I'm like, where's his fucking...
penguins?
what do they call it? Not the menagerie. What do they call his bird collection? That he kept at the Iceberg Lounge.
Yeah, I thought it was the menagerie, because it's like, what's the name for birds?
It might be. I miss that. I'm like, where's his birds? I mean, that was the running joke on why he was called Penguin. Where's the birds? We're not
Well, I
gonna
thought it was
have
called penguin because he had the bird.
Can we also have the top hat back and the cigarette? Because fuck you.
Top hat is required.
The-
Long top hat.
And the cigarette?
Maybe cigarette.
Come on, we gotta have Come on, 60s Penguin and anime Penguin.
Only thing's gonna wear a really poorly fitted but overly tight tuxedo with long pants
Yes.
and a tailcoat.
Well, I've said it
Use the
before.
tailcoat.
Oh, the Avery. We were close. Thank you.
The Avery. Okay.
See, here's
But is that what the girls were called?
girls had different bird names, I thought.
Hmm?
I thought the girls had different bird names.
That's what I know that. But watch out, guys! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! I'm gonna hit you.
See, and I know a lot of people that can't stand Penguin. Penguin's got one of my favorite episodes of Batman Animated, which I really should do a review on. Again, one of the reasons I can see people wanting that over the fucking comics is the show was well written. Let's get some of those writers doing a Batman live-action movie, and we got gold. Get Bruce Timm and Paul Dini to write something. Can you imagine that movie? Let's just make it so they can't use Harley Quinn anymore.
You're just gonna neuter them, aren't you?
Oh, come on. Aren't you sick of her ass, too?
I've been sick of her ass.
So is there. I still love that when they announced that she's getting her own cartoon, the response was, fucking stop. That in a Joker movie, we don't need that. We just don't.
Yeah, it's gonna be Killing Joke, by the way.
It is, I know, and that pissed me off. I'm like, we fucking ruined it. We've done that once. We don't need that again.
Hi, Bird Dad. How you doing, Roy? Been a while.
We talk about birds and a bird dad comes in?
No, it's Bird Dad. Bird Dad.
Want Deadpool Spider-Man movie? Now we can at least have that.
No, I don't need fucking Deadpool molesting Spider-Man.
That would be, yeah, he's a little too young to start molesting that Spider-Man. Let's wait a little while.
Well, that's what the fans are like. We want Spider-Man and him going at it.
It's like,
Why?
no, he's a little too
Spider-Man's
young. That's jail
But
bait.
you know Spider-Man's not gay, right? So what you're liking is a dude sexually harassing him. I thought you guys didn't like that. Oh, it's okay when it's dudes because you're weird. Strange. Strange. Really makes you think. Nothing. No one's gonna comment on that one.
You happen to love Harley Quinn? Where the fuck have you been for years? She's been getting fucking annoying. I mean, you can like the character. It's just, God, just take a fucking break from her, DC.
Harley! Harley! Harley!
I love all the little fucking people there, all the little kids and shit, and the normies that are like, I want a relationship like Harley and Joker, and the rest of us are like, oh god.
Oh, I wasn't aware that domestic violence was in lately. Good job, guys.
Okay, get the fuck out or I'm gonna time you out for saying Gwenpool the best. I know you're fucking with me, Salius.
God damn it.
Salius doing it just to fuck, but that shit
She's
ain't funny.
boring. They gave her a team of try-hard, boring characters.
She
Just
ruined
everything.
she killed the pacing in the Howard the Duck comic. In her issue.
There was pacing? I just remember... I'm just trying to get over the fact that they tried turning fucking Black Cat into a supervillain. I can't get over that.
Why?
And she's like
it's
a
like one
toad.
of those where it'd be like, oh, honey.
Why? Because fucking Doc Ock slapped her shit around. Doc Ock Spider-Man.
Doc Ock Spider-Man was a mistake.
A lot of things involving Marvel for a long time were a mistake.
I like how they're like, we're gonna do a fresh start, and they've already started fucking up. And we're all like, yeah, that fresh start didn't last long, did it?
New, more exciting Marvel.
You guys couldn't wait like 5 minutes? You couldn't? You couldn't give it like an issue?
Couldn't do it, Puddin'. Am I apologizing?
You rather see, yeah, a relationship like Harley and Ivy is a better relationship. Yes.
Still a little predatory. Because it's Ivy taking
Ironheart
advantage
was
of
a
a second.
mistake. Like you have no idea.
Ironheart? Oh, the girl.
The one that was, yeah, they changed her name because of the negative response to her being Iron Man.
Because her name was Riri. The smartest black girl is named Riri.
Apparently that's slang for retard in some places, I found out, and that makes me laugh harder.
Oh, you didn't know that? That's why I was laughing.
I didn't at first. I've never heard that slang, and someone showed it to me, and I lost my shit laughing. I'm like, at least they named her well.
That's why it was so funny to me. Like, the smartest black girl's named Riri. I'm like, okay, good luck, guys. Good job.
You know, somebody pitched that name knowing full well what it meant, and they just really didn't like the idea. They're like, alright, let's call her Riri.
I'm really hoping that's exactly what they did, but I don't think that's it.
You should look up, there was an electrician that did it, that went and worked at Marvel, at the Marvel headquarters, because he had to fix something. And he was a huge, huge Marvel fan, and he said it was the worst experience of his entire life. Like, if you actually read what he says about, like, working there, it's like, oh god, why? It's such a fucking nightmare. He said everybody was miserable, they were having meetings, and people didn't know about the fucking characters they were supposed to write, and they wouldn't research them, they were just yelling out random things to have them do. And he was like, if I didn't need this job so much, I would have went in there and just started screaming at them. And I'm like, fuck that job, isn't worth it, do it. We all would have given you a job, we would have found a way to pay you.
Thank you. It's okay, I believe in you.
Yeah, Riri probably would have made a better villain, but I don't think they're ever going to turn her into a villain. I think they're trying to...
Oh my god, even her origin story is just so stereotypical.
Oh god, yeah. Did you ever see the one about her, like, yelling at her teacher, wanting her teacher to call her the N-word so that she could overcome being called the N-word, and the teacher's just looking at her like she's retarded? I'm like, that's sociopathic behavior. Good job.
Insult me, why? Don't worry about it, just do it.
No, she was supposed to be like a little kid at that point, too, and I'm like, if I was a teacher and a little kid would say, call me the N-word, I'd be like, alright, so I'm gonna call your parents.
Like, we're not having this conversation. Yeah, you can't call my parents. They're already dead.
Riri is not Batman. Although I'm pretty sure she would try to be.
Oh no, did you hear her origin story though?
What is it
She
now?
decided that she, no, like not now, just in general. She decided that she was smarter than Tony Stark, so she wanted to make her own Iron Man suit, because if he can make it in a cave in Afghanistan or whatever his new fucking origin is now, because you know, the sliding timeline.
Yeah.
So if he can do it with no supplies, well, she should be able to make something just as good or better with supplies from MIT. So she started stealing stuff from MIT and just flew away.
That's fucking stupid.
Like, so you just stole stuff from your schoolmates?
Yeah, I know. She's also in Avengers Academy, and I won't buy her because she's fucking insufferable. In fact, so is American Chavez.
You noticed?
Oh god.
Did you know she's
they
gay?
usually write the characters a lot better in that game, but even they couldn't say those two characters.
Did you know she's gay? you know she's gay? Did you know America Chavez is gay?
Yeah, I hadn't heard that the 50 fucking times they announced it.
Because she's gay. And Latino!
Even though she's technically a space alien.
Inhuman, yeah. Fun fact with that.
Let's do a yeah, I would do that. Again, if I ever made a movie, and if I ever got the chance to be offered a movie about a superhero and shit, I'd actually try to keep it to the comics. But fuck me, you know, why would you ever do that? That's stupid.
Because they think that that won't work for some reason.
Let's be dark.
Hollywood execs hate comic books.
Oh,
people who
I can tell you from showing my my short to somebody that works in Hollywood, and I can't use names for very obvious reasons. He said it would be something that people would absolutely adore and would do well on TV, but it would never be something picked up by an executive because they just don't understand people.
They're like autistic aliens.
They really are.
But will it sell in Guadalajara?
That's why I laugh when people are like, they're gonna make Elsa gay. You wanna bet? It's not gonna happen because it won't sell overseas. Logistically wise, they did it right, it would be fine. If
I
they
want to
did
find
like
out how well
romance.
I want to find out how Black Panther's doing in China. I haven't heard a word about it.
Surprising.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Considering Star Wars got pulled out in 2 weeks.
And people were screaming that it's because of racism, and like the
And
first thing I saw from China was that they would have responded better to it had the main character been a black male, and I'm like, what about racism?
No. If it was a better looking black male and the plot wasn't stupid.
Yeah, the exact phrasing was around with that kind of. They actually really care about plot, and I can give them some respect for that shit.
The exact sentence they used was the plot is insulting to the intelligence of the audience.
I love the Chinese.
I'm like, holy shit. That's so funny. They want stars aren't beautiful because let's be fair, Daisy Ridley's weird.
Yeah, I'm not the only one that thinks she's ugly as fuck.
I don't even know if ugly or fuck. She just has a weird face. Her face is
and she
shaped
always looks
weird.
grumpy, which doesn't help her.
Grumpy, constipated, confused, lost. She has the Angelina Jolie 2001 face, where she just she's smiling like, So here's Daisy Ridley. See, that's the problem. I thought when I first started watching the movie, I thought that was like her acting because where she was living. I don't know if you're still there. I think I lost you.
No, I'm still here. Sorry.
Okay. No, I thought like the way she was looking was because they had her on a desert planet. So, like you'd be squinting because you're on a desert planet, right?
Killmonger did nothing wrong. Isn't that what everyone's saying though? Like everyone for Black Panther. Sorry to change the subject.
No.
Quickly asking the chat. Yes, we need King Shark. But
Wait, which version? Because that's a very dangerous sentence.
Isn't it that everyone's actually been siding with Killmonger, the villain of
Yeah, because he's the one the SJWs agree with.
That's fucking scary. Oh yeah, even the actor that plays T'Challa was saying
because he's a crazy SJW.
Yeah, saying that Killmonger's the main character and he's the villain. I'm like, I'm sorry. What the fuck happened in this movie?
Bye, Dark Wolf.
Bye, Dark Wolf. Thank you for stopping by. They're just now Dig Dick. We know you like King Shark. Which King Shark do you like, honey?
That's a good question. Because there's multiple King Sharks. They're not all equal. I'm assuming he means from Assault on Arkham because that's the most popular. What? You don't like that one?
No, I do.
Just because he had a fun relationship that wasn't sexual with Killer Frost.
I can't think of Killer Frost thanks to the game I've been playing.
Because she's naked and the first thing she does is just fucking kick Captain Boomerang in the dick. Like that's the weirdest reaction, but you like at the same time you're like, well,
it's Killer Frost. No one's surprised by that.
Not just that, it's Captain Boomerang. Does anybody mind?
Ow! She kicked me in the dick. So.
No, he walks out. She's for some reason. Oh yeah, she had to be naked to pass as being dead. Yeah, you're trying to follow that one, aren't you?
Oh, that's what the ethnos. He's the one that does the ethnos state again. I'm not.
Wait, what?
You're talking about.
Oh. No, technically the ethno state belongs to Black Panther because he wants Wakanda to stay pure and not work with anybody else.
Oh, and Killmonger wants that?
No, Killmonger wants Wakanda to surrender all of its resources or take over Africa so they can rule the world for black people.
So both people are fucking idiots.
No, at the very least, T'Challa's entire point is isolationism for its own protection.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, Wakanda's been strong and prosperous because they've stayed away from everybody else, right?
Yeah.
So now he's like, well, no, we'll just take all the money we have and use it with all of Africa so Africa can be powerful and we'll lead the world to be just as prosperous as we are. And I'm like, you don't know how the economy of scale works, do you, buddy?
No, you can very much tell the people that wrote it don't.
It's like, okay, Wakanda's prosperous. What's the population of Wakanda?
It's rather small, isn't it?
Moderately small to very, very small. I'm not really sure how else to label it. So let's take all those resources that they have to the point where they have flying cars and holographic.
Yeah. That pissed me off. How do they have Asgardian technology? Like they're like, because apparently they're claiming they have levels of Asgardian technology, and I'm like, no, they've never had that level. They've got close, but no.
They've had different levels of tech, but never that.
They sell their materials very sparingly.
Yes, there's a reason why Captain America's shield's not vibranium. It's vibranium adamantium.
Which they can't say they couldn't say adamantium originally in the movies.
Yeah, I know. Although if you think about making it pure vibranium the way they did, kind of makes it really stupid because that would be a terrible shield for him to use. Oh no, that's right. They changed how vibranium works.
To be fair, and I don't like siding with Marvel, and you know this, they couldn't do it the way it originally was. The same with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver is as much as they probably wanted to do it to the comics, which we know Josh Whedon doesn't. They couldn't, because what's gonna happen had they done it back then? You get a lawsuit. Yeah. You get a lawsuit. You get a... Because look what happened originally. They had gotten the okay from Fox to use the Skrull. The original villains of the Avengers 1 were the Skrull. And when they were getting ready to bring everything out, the toys and everything in the movie, Fox went, yeah, go ahead and do it. We'll sue you. And they had to change it to their Ultimate Universe, which I'm starting to think this is the Ultimate Universe, and since Captain Strange, I'm retarded, Doctor Strange opened up the multiverse, I'm really hoping we get just a regular...
Okay, how many times did he use the Infinity Stone just to break Dormammu's will?
I just want to see him and Loki fucking off and having their own movie where they just fuck about.
They did, and I would arguably say Doctor Strange won every engagement.
Well, it's Doctor Strange. He knows how to push Loki's buttons. He always has.
Loki cannot handle it. It's so funny.
I mean,
alright, you two-bit sorcerer, and we're done here. Bye.
See, that would be the only reason I'd want to see, Infinity War, but I don't want to give Marvel that much money. For that, like 2 scenes.
I'm not going to pay for it.
No, I'm not going to see it.
It's like Black Panther. I'm not going to pay for Black Panther.
I was going to go pick up Ragnarok's. I was going to go pick up Ragnarok's, and he knows this. I was going to go pick up Ragnarok's Steelbook, because I like collecting them. And when I picked up Doctor Strange, it was $20, which is really nice. This one was fucking $35. I was like, no, Marvel, you're not getting my money. This is how you kill my money.
They will get your money. They got your money. They got your shekels.
They don't have my shekels. I'm not sitting on Captain America bed sheets. Shut up.
How's it feel giving them shekels?
Well, to be fair, I only got them for $5.
So, like, shekel?
Yep. Remember when Disney went under in the 70s? I'm wondering if Disney is purposely killing Marvel by not getting involved in the shit Marvel's been doing, or what's going on with that. I need to do more mining.
Who did they put in charge? Who's actually in charge of Marvel? I'm actually curious right now. It's not fucking Stanley. Everyone who thinks that's fucking stupid.
No. In fact, he rents Spider-Man out to Marvel. Spoiler warning. You know
so then why does Fox think they own it?
Well, I do know the guy who's running Marvel Comics got kicked off of the set of Marvel Studios movies because he kept demanding insane shit, and the Russo brothers were finally like, you know what? Fuck you.
What was he doing? Like, just like...
He wanted shit from the modern comics in there and shit, apparently. And, like, you can look it up. They had a huge fight. Like, I guess Whedon just bowed down to whatever he wanted because they're both SJWs. But the Russo brothers weren't taking it. It's either Russo brothers or the executive that does Marvel movies wasn't taking his shit and told him to fuck off. So he had a hissy fit over it.
Wonder who. I'm trying to think. What was the Russo brothers movie? What did they do?
Oh, I don't have enough of that shit. They did Civil War, which originally they wanted to do the Mad Bomber, which would have been a much better movie in my opinion.
You know, I would like to see just because it would give them an excuse to have their stupid bullshit. Toy Master. Arcade.
Oh, they do have Deadpool now, so they... Yeah? No, they've got X-Men, so they can do that. They couldn't do Arcade before because Arcade's an X-Men character.
Oh, Arcade's everybody's villain.
Depending... The way they do this stupid shit is depending on what movie or what comic he first shows up in is technically what owns it. That's why they had to rewrite Guardians of the Galaxy 2 because originally it was going to be them against Gladiator.
Yeah, but that's a X-Men.
Even though he tends to deal with the Guardians more. I got Star Wars Dr. Alfera? Who the fuck is Alfera?
Afra. Afra is a Star Wars character they created.
Oh. I don't like Star Wars.
She's obnoxious and everyone loves her because she's the...
Oh, is that that Asian bitch?
She's basically what everyone thought Rose was going to be for the movie.
Okay.
She's a technician. And instead Rose is just an annoying dumbass who makes stupid decisions and everyone applauds her for it.
Stop applauding stupid characters.
Hey, you know that mission we're on that's going to save all of our friends' lives because they're literally being hunted down by the First Order? Yeah. Well, how about we just leave a bunch of fucking animals loose in the wild? Yeah, that's mission accomplished. I can die happy now.
No, Mad Hatter's a really good character when done right. Mad Hatter's one of my favorites. I like the weird... See, I like, for Batman villains, I like the really weird ones, and it annoys my friends. Again, I'm like the only one of my friends that likes Penguin. And I'm like, fuck you, I like Penguin.
See, I'm worse. I like Raj.
Okay, better question. Your feelings on Talia. Which
version?
They're all fucking annoying. Pick one.
Well, no, because the new 52 version of her, where she's basically... It's possibly the version of her from Batman Beyond, where it might be Raj in control. That bitch gone crazy now.
I gotta read it. Is it worth reading?
It's very similar to what they did to her in
I know she had like a straight up hissy fit because Damien was in school. And that makes me giggle.
Oh, fuck off, grenade. Right in my face. Do you remember Bad Blood, the animated movie they did for Batman with the new 52 animations? She's acting very similar to that right now.
See, I gotta finish Super Sons because I really, really want to see her lose her shit over Damien being in school. I'm like, that is so fucking stupid, but that's so Talia.
It is a little weird. I miss the days when she was like the only one who was loyal to both Batman and...
So you like the animated version?
Well, the old comics too.
Yeah.
Because they did the same. They did the same thing for her. They did the same thing for her in the Arkham universe. Although they killed her like a little bitch. As soon as I saw her,
I went, God damn it, not you.
I just thought that they had Horatio involved. I'm like, oh, he was the bad guy. I did not anticipate that. And then, by the way, Joker still alive.
You know, I would have loved to see them do more with Wonder City.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool concept. I'm like, can we get more of that kind of shit in the comic? Because that's kind of cool. Never use it again. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to make an entire army of robots to walk upon the... They did make him into a weird-ass environmentalist. That was a weird plot I've never gotten over.
Yeah... I guess
I'm trying to
that long, you finally turn into a hippie?
Yeah, I guess. It's just weird. It's like, I am going to destroy humanity for the sake of Mother Earth.
She's an Arrow? Really?
Oh, yeah. They made her the one not Canary's lesbian sister. Like I said, they made Arrow into Batman. Anybody who says otherwise is a fucking liar. Yeah, it's Arrow. Arrow is Batman. Look at how he behaves. Look at his villains.
I mean, he's
Look at how he
always
acts.
wanted to be, but... Oh.
Now it's very literally. He is the Arrow.
It hurts.
Say you're sorry.
Bring back King Shark. Would you stop with the King Shark?
Oh my God, they had him in the Flash though. That was fun.
Was he good? Because I heard the CGI was pretty.
He looked like a fucking street shark. It was amazing.
Oh my God, yes. We need a live-action Street Shark show, and it needs to be.
He was like a 13-foot tall great white shark man.
Because fuck you, that's why.
And I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is that? Is that King Shark? I'm gonna eat you, Flash. Oh my God, it's King Shark.
That's perfect for King Shark.
It was amazing. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Good job.
See, that kind of silly stupidness is what we need. I love when they just make the villains, why are you evil? Because fuck you. I'm a big
Dr.
fucking
Light.
shark.
Why is Dr. Light a rapist now? When did that happen and why?
It happened in the comics. Oh,
why?
Comics. In the comics. Nobody likes to bring that fucking comic up because it's the only time the Justice League did something so stupid that we all kind of hope they got killed. They just...
What?
I forgot who he raped. If anyone can remember, let me know. But they were gonna kill him? Or no, they were gonna erase his memories, and Batman was the only one that had a hissy fit over it. Which deservedly so. So they also deleted Batman's memories. And I'm just going, he's gonna find out and kick your ass.
He's like, you know Batman's gonna find out. Like, no, he won't. He deleted his memories. You know Batman's gonna find out.
Brave and the Bold was stupid fun. Was it Miss Marvel in him? What? Yeah, it might have been! You're right, it might have been Salus. It was a fucked up storyline that didn't need to happen, and it had a fucked up resolve that everyone just kind of ignores. I think it's been brought up a couple of times in the comics. I'm surprised they actually did that in the TV show. Can you die?
I'm looking to see who he attacked. I also don't like how they changed his outfit. That's always weird.
Well, they always do that in the TV show.
I know. Who did he attack? Let's see here. Television comics.
Stop with the fucking bats already.
Bats. Killer Cross.
I have a bad army.
Who
Yeah,
did he?
doesn't really...
I'm trying to look at his webpage. Like the wiki doesn't mention it. Did they delete it?
Again, most fans pretend it doesn't exist. I wasn't kidding about that.
Nothing happened.
It really was it's one of those storylines where you were like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen, man?
Is it a one-off?
Oh, shit. Let me see if King Leek is on. I know he knows about it. He's not on. Of course he's fucking not on. I'm getting to this last room. We're getting to 60. We have a Hulk. We want a better Hulk. I actually could. He knows the comics better than I do. That's the only reason I would ask him.
Salty. You're not gonna ask him because you respect his opinions.
Sorry. That fucking better than what I spent money on, because I'm gonna be pissed if it was.
Hmm?
4 to 10, 5 to 17. I'm gonna keep what I got. The only reason I'm still up, guys, is I was working late today. I'm still working on some stuff while we do this. But you guys are enjoying the stream, so what the fuck does it matter? Put money in.
I think I found the part where they're talking about it. I just need to get a chance to read it.
Yeah, I have no problem texting King Leek. Lee, can you tell me about this time a comic character was raped? He'd probably text me back which one.
He is a serial rapist.
Yeah, they turned him into that. And then
It's a miniseries, Identity Crisis.
Yeah, it was a fucking terrible comic. They ended up, I believe, completely getting rid of his memories or something.
So, okay, he raped Sue Dibney, who is the wife of Elongated Man. So what they wanted to do was alter his mind with Santana's magic so that he wouldn't pose a threat to their loved ones. But they accidentally gave him a lobotomy.
Yep.
Thus explaining how he fell from plausible foe for the Justice League to the punching bag for the Teen Titans.
Kind of dicks, aren't they?
I like how he vows revenge on the Justice League for erasing his memory, but doesn't think it's because he was a rapist.
You took my memory! Do you want to know why? No. I have a feeling I don't.
Is it something bad? Tell me. What do you know about Lois Lane? Well, she's dating Superman. Oh, no. Did you hear that sound right now?
Did you ever see what they tried to get, or what they inferred Big Barda did with Superman?
Did what she wanted because she's Big Barda?
They got mind controlled by someone into making a porno? This is not a joke. I own this fucking comic.
Which version of Superman?
And it caused so much shit at DC when it came out because apparently the editor hadn't been paying attention when he got it okayed, when he okayed it. And if you guys don't know, Big Barda's based on Jack Kirby's wife. Like, her look is what his wife looked like. So you can imagine the shitstorm that started at DC because they basically had Jack Kirby's wife cheat with Superman. And that's how they saw it. I'm like, oh, motherfuckers.
So then Mr. Miracle is Jack Kirby?
Would it surprise you? I actually don't know. I just know she was based off, like, the designer for her based her off Jack Kirby's wife.
Hmm.
Also, the Thing acts like Jack Kirby and is Jewish in honor of Jack Kirby. Title of comic, I'd have to go look. It's like from, I think, the 70s or the 80s. I didn't know it was actually worth something when I got it. I have it downstairs somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's an old comic that DC doesn't talk about a lot.
Yeah, DC was trying really hard to beat Marvel, and they couldn't figure out why they were losing.
Because
and now
Marvel literally, the best part is Marvel would literally make comics and characters to dick just to be making fun of DC. Because DC was, in quote-unquote, so serious for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one of their downfalls. And that was fun, because, as Stanley said it, they like just fucking with DC, because a lot of them worked for both. And people like that. That's why people are like, oh, you know Deadpool's a ripoff of Slade? Yes, that's yeah, he's literally a joke on him. That's why he's retarded. Iron Man is basically a joke on Batman. That's why he's an asshole. He's a rich asshole. He was literally made to be hated. He wasn't supposed to be liked, and everyone liked him. And Stanley's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, he wanted to make the most insufferable hero possible.
Which I think is
funny. I made him yeah, and everyone's like, I love Iron Man. He's like, how?
Because what's wrong with you? Dick.
You need some good dicking from Captain America.
Well, like, that was the fun part. Yes, we had serious characters like Captain America was made before Marvel decided to start dicking with DC. But even then, I think they still threw a couple of punches at DC. And DC did the same thing. DC, a couple of their people would always make fun of Marvel stuff, too. There's a couple of jokes about that.
Mm-hmm.
But now both sides of, well, DC's to a point kind of gotten some of the humor back. But Marvel just doesn't understand. People want the humor. They're like, we need to be political. No, honey, you need to be funny. That is your fucking point of existence.
And the politics is masked in the humor. Or you have a character who is the point you're trying to make.
They were able to do it with X-Men and others way back when. Because X-Men was a big thing when it came out. That wasn't it was supposed to be teaching, you know, everybody's equal and shit like that. That wasn't a big thing back then. So they were something that was important. Now they've ruined that. They don't get the point of what X-Men was. Deadpool is a ripoff of Deathstroke. Slade Wilson.
Yep. And although, let's be fair, Deathstroke had the dumbest name possible.
He did. But then look at
Deathstroke. Deathstroke, the Eliminator.
No, honey.
Got it. That was the whole title, by the way. You had to say the whole thing.
No, I don't want to say the whole thing. It takes too long.
It's like, we have to hire the Exterminator.
Bum, bum.
You think that's intimidating, don't you?
Hey, guys, remember when Nick Fury wasn't just a fucking exposition thing? Yeah,
No.
I'm sorry. Actual Nick Fury would show up in the Marvel movieverse and bitch slap everyone and go, fucking stop it.
Just have him.
Oh my god, could you imagine
just-
if that was the ending of, if that was the
Infinity
ending of
War?
Infinity War, they just opened the multiverse.
David Hasselhoff just kicks open the door wearing a spaceman suit from, like, the plumbers.
Yes! He's got the white streaks in his hair and everything, and he's just like,
One
cut
eye.
your shit, Thanos, and walks away, and you just see Thanos.
No, he just shoots Thanos with the gun that's just for the sake of, what is it? For a cyclical story plot. He shoots Thanos with the gun that fucking Coulson used on Loki.
Yes!
Just,
and then he just walks out.
what the hell? What are you guys fucking doing? We're fighting Thanos. He has the Infinity Gauntlet. You mean this fucking thing just kicks it off? You guys suck.
Just walks back in. I'm going back
Everyone's
to
like,
my
what?
universe. It was better.
Everyone's like, what the fuck just happened? You see better yet, just of all the things that could happen, they've already shown the Watchers exist, and they better not fucking try and back that off. You see, like, what the hell is his name? The Earth Watcher, just like, hee hee hee. You
Utah
got
or
yelled at.
something.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god, yes, he would be the
you
one
got
to
yelled
do
at.
it too.
I was like, what the fuck are you? I'm a Watcher, by the way. You guys suck.
I like that he ends up sounding like Krillin when you do it. Oh my god, that would be so amazing.
Oh, you know what's really shitty right now? He totally could have kicked all your asses. That'd been real tragic.
Oh my god, I want to see that so fucking badly now. You
What?
have no
No!
idea.
I'm not a creeper! I'm the Watcher! The Watcher! No!
Just, I want it. No. Best part, he just walks out. You just hear the Nick Fury, the Black Nick Fury. Daddy? Not your daddy! Just to make
Nah,
some
son.
reference to that stupid shit in the comics.
No, better yet, it's like, it's like, who are you? I'm you. I don't suck.
I actually
Wait,
do
what
something.
was
I
Nick
don't
Fury's-
just do fucking exposition.
What was Nick Fury's catchphrase for a long time?
I could not remember, honestly.
Or was he too badass to have a nickname?
I think it was just
Or-
I think he just fired and walked away.
Get your shit together.
But where is based Yamcha? Oh god, what
Based
character
Yamcha?
in Marvel would be Yamcha? Black
Based
Widow.
Yamcha. No, remember we're talking about, she's still scary.
Whoa, Scarlett Johansson.
Based Yamcha. Yeah, I know, but still, it's fucking, we can't let her be the thing that kills Black Widow.
I know, I want her to be Ivanovich
Okay,
so bad.
you know what? You know what makes me really angry that everyone talks about, like, badass female characters?
Yeah.
Where's my Silver Sable?
They're making a Silver Sable movie.
How?
They already said Sony's making a Silver Sable
they've
movie.
never introduced her.
They've already said it's not gonna have anything to, they've already said they're gonna do it.
I'm not mad.
No warning, headphone users. Sorry.
Oh, because I just start screaming.
Yes.
I'm not apologizing for my art.
You guys can stand my screaming. How does his bother you?
Yeah, how about that, Boro? Is that what you fucking want?
Fight me in real life, bro.
I like the fact that my
Russian,
threat.
that's okay.
No, I don't want to fight him. He's Russian. I don't want to fight a Russian. They don't go down. I
No,
might.
they don't. They just take drugs and get stronger. They're Bane, basically.
No, he just regenerates health with whiskey. And vodka.
Guys, we have to hide the vodka. But everything's vodka in Russia. Shit.
It means water. Everything is vodka. Good job, Tatsu. Good job.
But no, like, see, this is if we ran the Marvel movieverse, it would be so fucking stupid because we just fuck with people deliberately. Like, my favorite thing is I know a bunch of like professional comic writers and artists, and as soon as they announced Infinity War, every single person's reaction is, God, let Thanos win, like in the comics. That would be hysterical.
Well, isn't it supposed to be multiple parts, but now they're making it just one?
Yeah,
fuck
it was
us.
supposed to be 4 originally, now they're just making it 1, so it's going to be a massive clusterfuck. And I'll tell you the entire movie right now. The Guardians and the Avengers are going to have an argument, and they're going to fight. Then they're going to come together and be bestest friends, and they're going to try to take out Thanos.
No, there won't be a fight, though. There won't be a fight, because Thor will be with them.
Oh yeah, Thor's got to play daddy.
Who are you people? We're the guardians of the galaxy. Shut the fuck up, talking rodent.
Exactly, that's how it's going to go. Thor's going to show up and go, stop it. I'm going to spank all your booties. And they're going to be like, okay, we're going to go fight Thanos now.
No,
And I want them to
than
sound
Thor.
exactly like that.
I feel bad for Thor.
Because he has to play daddy now when it used to be
No,
Captain
because he's not
America.
going to know why everyone's mad at each other.
No, he was too busy having awesome adventures somewhere else.
He was busy having an awesome adventure with Banner and getting his eye gouged out.
And also, you know...
Losing his dad.
Getting a job. Remember the...
When he was a gladiator.
No, what was it? What was the fucking stupid little, during Civil... Because they were trying to... They did that joke video to explain where he was during Civil War.
Oh, when he was with his roommate?
Yes. He was too busy with his roommate. He's like, God, I'm going back to my roommate. Daddy Thor is how wrong. Okay, yep, now you all see him, Daddy Thor now. See, we've ruined... Somebody's got to throw... Okay, I want an artist. If we have any artist in here, and I'm completely serious, and I will feature this on the stream, I would love it if we can get an artist to draw Daddy Thor just yelling at all the other Marvel characters from Infinity War. And Thanos just in the background going, what the fuck? And somewhere there's got to be downside. He's just got to be hiding in the background somewhere.
Uh-oh, wrong universe. I go now. Bye, cousin! I know you, but you look like my cousin. But my cousin doesn't have balls on his chin.
Yeah, how fucking terrible does he look in that movie?
I don't really care how he looks, because let's be honest, I just want to watch him just fucking knock the fuck out of Tony Stark in one hit.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I saw that in the trailer, I'm like, I didn't need to see the rest of the movie.
I'm watching the rest of the movie, I'm fine. I was going to watch Tony Stark get knocked the fuck out in one hit. And they make him go ragdoll. He ragdoll so beautifully. You know the artist who did that was like, this is my art.
This is going to be the thing I'm going to be remembered for the rest of my life. Alright, we need to do like 15 more takes of this.
It's like, who are you? I'm the artist who got Tony Stark knocked the fuck out.
Best job ever. See, there you go. That's all you need is that one scene. You've seen the entire movie. Congratulations. But what about Thanos fighting No one fucking cares about the others. We just like watching Tony get his ass beaten.
Everyone's like, but why? He's a cool character. Oh, you're stupid.
Honey, he's an asshole. I love Tony Stark. I love watching him get beaten even more. It's like a fetish. Makes you feel happy to see him get beaten.
I wonder if when he got
Strangely,
hit...
you don't want to see Captain America ever get hit.
No, you leave him alone. He's a good boy.
He's
Even
the
though...
Alfred of the Avengers first.
Even though I do want to watch Chris Evans get punched a few times,
I
it's
know.
fine though.
Because of the shit he said.
Because honestly, he's never listened to a word that came out of Captain's mouth.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the reasons I won't go see the movie. I don't want to give money. I want them to lose money so maybe they learn a fucking lesson.
They won't. They never.
No, because it's going to be a massive success, and then it's going to be one of those movies where everyone's losing their shit saying it's the greatest thing ever, and then within a year or two, and people have actually thought about it, they're going to go, wait a minute.
I mean, like I'm finally starting to make everyone think about Last Jedi.
Yep.
I've been wearing people down finally, like, wait, oh my god.
Yeah, but it's gonna be basically that. It's gonna be the greatest movie ever. And then, because it happened with Avengers 1, too. You can see it. It happened. We were all like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. And then now we're like, alright, this was wrong with it, 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 this was wrong with it. Still not a terrible movie, but we are able to admit problems with it. Like, I pissed off King Leek, because when I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I like Guardians of the Galaxy, I saw a lot of problems with it. Especially the whole Star-Lord daddy thing. That was actually boring as fuck to me. And I pointed out I would have rather just a movie of Yondu? I can never say his name.
Yondu, you're right.
That's all I wanted in a fucking movie. Tell me that wouldn't be the movie you'd watch. Just them.
It could be good.
That made the movie better, was just those scenes. And then whenever they went back to Star-Lord, I was like, oh, this is so... Why is Gamora acting like a cunt? What's going on? This is boring.
I want to be a good sister. Also, I'm going to slap a bitch around.
I was like, God, I don't give a shit about any of this. And then they're like, we've killed Ego. No, you fucking haven't. What the fuck? He can't die.
We blew up his brain.
But that's not his brain. He's an energy being.
Brain.
They better bring back... The only way I will see Infinity War, and I know it's going to be a clusterfuck. I want my Ultron back. I want Ego back. I can
Marvel
take it.
kills all.
I want a different Red Skull. I want an actual German Red Skull.
Boro, it's not her fault for blocking that word. That is a Twitch word.
Yeah, no, that's a Twitch word. I can't even... There's no thing that I can do for that. And Loki's going to be around, so we can't say we want Loki. But I want Ultron back. God damn it, he was fun. He was like the most fun villain.
Technically, is he even dead? I mean, Vision's still alive.
Yeah, but I don't know. They haven't shown any hints of him being around, which kind of bugs me, because I'm like, he would be in any computer. I don't know why you think you got rid of him, Tony. You're not that much of an idiot. You know he's around.
Considering most of his code's based on Jarvis. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I find it weird that he decided to expose himself instantly. No pause.
Yeah, but remember, in this one, he's more based off of Tony, so that would explain it.
Yeah, it's not...
He's kind of retarded, because we've already established Tony's a little...
You're all scum. You made the world you fight in, so I'm here to destroy it. Bye!
I know, but I wanted to see him just... The actor overacted, and it was fantastic.
Wasn't it Christian Slater?
Was it? I don't know, I just liked him.
I thought it was Christian Slater, which just makes it funnier to me.
I have to look it up again. Yeah, I know. See, Ultron's the type of character that I can... And he's terrible in the fucking comics, by the way. Ultron is one of the only characters where they did it much better in the movie version, because he's boring as shit in every incarnation of him in the comics. I mean, he's
I'm all powerful with daddy issues.
Yeah, absolutely fucking terrible. Always has been in the comics. He was better in the movies, and that's one of the rare characters you get to see that. Yeah, no, if he's gonna be smart, he's gonna hide. And that is usually Ultron. He usually hides until he
hides until he comes back with an army of deathbots.
Basically. And then it's like, somebody will go, Tony, why did you let him get the deathbots? I thought the deathbots would be a good idea. God damn it, Tony, this is why we don't let you build things anymore. James Spader. See, I want him back. See, I always wanted to get the Hot Toys figure of Ultron, but I never got it, which made me sad, because I liked it.
Okay, Daddy, thank you.
Did you just say thank you, Daddy?
He's just so heavy. Guys, it's like actually trying to like roleplay while he's playing this game. It's weird, but I like it.
You like the roleplay?
I don't know if he's fucking with me or he's just trying to have fun. I don't know. And that's partially what scares me.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Tony smart, but he doesn't understand like streetwise shit and everything. Remember,
no.
If you remember what the actual Civil War was about, the actual comics,
he got yelled at by a woman whose kid died, so he felt guilty.
Not the movie version.
No, even the original. The reason he approved of it was because a woman yelled at him.
Oh yeah.
At the funeral, he was mad at everybody because they didn't feel as sad as he did when somebody's mother came to him and yelled at him. It's like, "You're the reason my daughter died. I thought you're the heroes."
Everybody else was like, "Bitch, what do you want from us?"
It's like a dude was in the middle of a city and they tried to stop him, and he blew himself up. How is that their fault? Well, he should have tried to stop him.
What?
What?
Yeah, I know. The logic for the original comic was supposed to be really dumb, so I can get with that.
Oh,
But,
then yeah.
I don't know.
Them-
I was more pissed off they did Civil War early, and they did. They did it early. They admitted it. Was because we missed some of the greatest lines from the comics. Like, the whole thing between Reed Richards and the Thing is still one of my favorite lines in the comics.
I thought you were gonna go for the Captain America line that they butchered for that move for
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, that was still Civil War. Oh my god. Yeah, Peggy Carter said it, not him. Yeah.
No,
The
but
tree
you know
sentence.
the interaction that I'm talking about, right?
Which one?
The one where Reed is trying to get everyone to join and, you know, the whole mutant thing. And the Thing is saying no to it, and he's like, why are you saying no to this? And he goes, because if Captain America's not agreeing to it, then it ain't American. And it's like the most innocent line you'd ever hear, but he's right. Why is Captain America fighting so hard against this? If he's fighting so hard against this, there's something wrong.
No, Tony Stark, smart. You listen. Okay, let's be fair. We all know the reason why Spider-Man signed up first.
Yeah, we know, no, very much. It was it was known. It was just because he wanted to save Aunt May.
Aunt May and fucking Tony offered money. He essentially emotionally bribed Peter to joining him, and then tried to kill him because he left after May got shot and he refused to help.
Yeah, the comics are really good. I really should do the games that go with them.
And that's actually part of the reason why the Civil War turned out the way it did, is holy shit, I almost died.
Yeah, the ending of Civil War, if anyone doesn't know, and what we were expecting in the movies, which I knew they weren't going to do it, but I kind of hope they would, which is why I know they won't let Thanos win, is Captain America dies.
Dies
That's
fighting
the
Tony.
ending of fucking Civil War, and it's one of the most bullshit deaths ever, but it makes sense. Anyway, night-night. But no, he dies. And it's actually a really hard thing to accept when the comic first came out, because it made sense for how he died. It sucked, but at the same time...
That Tony would have had that contingency plan all along.
Yeah. And that he actually used it. Holy shit.
Yeah, because he was that desperate to believe his own ideology.
And he made things much worse by killing Cap. I forgot how the fuck Cap even came back.
Fucking... how much you want to put money down there was the same situation with Superman and the cryo sleep.
Probably. Yeah, we're just gonna be going for a few more minutes. Don't worry. I'm gonna finish this day off, and then we'll end the stream.
I'm trying to remember how did Captain America come back now?
You're gonna have to look it up, aren't you?
I don't want to, because I'm curious. Was it a good reason, or was it a bullshit reason?
They brought him back because I know it was originally because negative press. Even though Bucky was a good Cap.
Yeah. And then they had Sam, and everyone just was not digging Sam. They can tell us all they want to that everyone likes Sam. Nobody likes Sam.
What, Falcon?
Yeah, I don't like Captain Falcon.
Okay, here's my argument. Falcon becoming Cap made a lot of sense because of how good of friends they are.
I'm not arguing that he
They
became
turned into a
Cap.
goddamn racist, which is weird because it's not Falcon. And also you talk back to Cap, which, yeah, Falcon would call his bullshit on it, but not like that.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about him as Cap. I didn't like him as Cap.
I don't
Not
know.
who he was.
I can
not
see it
why
only
he's
for a
Cap.
limited time. I can see him becoming Cap. Like, I know Falcon would never actually accept it because it's Falcon.
That's
and
a
he
weird
never
thing
wants
too,
to.
yeah.
But I could see him for a limited time becoming Cap. But the way they did it was just.
Just one of the situations. I'm like, no, that's...
Well, you know the
No.
actor that plays Falcon already said he won't do that Falcon.
Oh,
Apparently he
Captain
really
Falcon?
hates that comic.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hated Captain Falcon. Not because it was Sam. Not because they made him Captain America. Watch how he was as Captain America.
No, I know, that's the thing.
Yeah. He was a shitty Captain America. He was a shitty Falcon. He was a shitty character. He became a knee buster for the government and act like he was the fucking good guy the entire time.
Which even Cap calls out the government's bullshits because he really does believe in what he's doing. People seem to forget that about Captain America, and one of the main issues why the entirety of the goddamn world had a hissy fit with him becoming Hydra, which if you didn't see that shit go down on Twitter and every social media, holy shit.
Oh yeah, for those few times, I'm like, I totally get why veterans are threatening to kill you right now.
Yeah, like everybody all over the world was pissed, and it was great because they were actually explaining why they were pissed. It was fantastic. Captain America is a symbol, just like Superman. He's a symbol of everything that America used to be. Innocence, goodness, that kind of thing. That is why even those who aren't American respect Captain America, because he actually fights for what he believes in, and he actually fights for good. He actually will give his life to protect people. That's why, again, he's so loved. And seeing, holy shit, everyone lose it was the only thing that made that worth it. Like, even comic writers were coming out, comic artists were coming out, fucking pissed, just losing their shit. Ones were coming out of retirement, bitching Marvel out. A fucking editor walked out because of that. That's when you know you fuck up and you need to take back what you're doing. Not, you know, we know Marvel doesn't do that, but...
No. Did we fuck up? No. The racists are wrong.
They still don't understand why people got pissed with that.
No, they just think it's because we don't like black people. I'm like, no, that'd be too easy of a cop-out. Oh, you're like, because he's a Nazi. I'm like, no, I don't like...
That's the thing, Falcon in most of the comics I like. He's Falcon. You can't really hate him. He's there to help Cap, and that's about it.
Is he a good boy?
He's a good boy. And then they ruined him, and they made him not a good boy, and we were all sad. But apparently the actor that plays Falcon really fucking hates that comic, which I'm actually really happy. Apparently he's very much Republican and stuff. Which, wow, how the hell does he still have a job in Hollywood?
Black.
I haven't got numbers yet. I've kind of been fucking around. Please read the Declaration of Independence. Yeah, no. They'll never read that. Yeah, he would go... Falcon good boy. Also, if anyone really does draw the Thor thing, I will be so happy. Which, next month, we'll be announcing the new art contest, which everybody, even YouTube, are going to be able to enter. It's going to be pretty fun. We're not sure if we're going to do a theme. I was actually considering doing comic book for a theme, but I'm going to leave it themeless and see what you guys come up with. And that's all I got to say for now. That's where the writer should have fucked off. Yeah, that writer ruined a lot of comics. The one that made him Hydra is also the one that ruined Falcon and did Civil War 2, which... that exists. That just made everyone hate Captain Marvel even more.
She was boring.
No, she was a cunt. Her and Miss Marvel were terrible. I'm gonna go beat up people before they even do a crime. And I ain't gonna question it.
What's that? He's got a 5% accuracy rate? Let's do it every single time. Yeah, remember that.
You only recognize the Magna Carta. What, you mean the writer? Oh, I got in a bitch fit with that writer and he blocked me on Twitter, by the way.
Which one?
The one that wrote, Hydra Cap.
Yeah, he's kind of a little bitch.
He is. Man, people started showing the number, like, what eventually got him to block us all was we were making fun of him because of how low his comics were, and it's like the first time Captain America has ever dipped out of the 100 of selling comics. We're like, wonder why that happened. Can anyone guess why that happened? Why did that happen?
Everyone remember that the Hydra Cap is still the original Cap because...
oh yeah, I love when Marvel was like, yeah, no, he's been Hydra from the beginning, and you can just hear everyone that actually knew the original creators going, bullshit!
And then they changed it back to like, oh, our real Cap is back. I'm like, but he's not the real Cap.
Oh, they still made him part of Hydra?
Oh, you don't know about it?
No, didn't they brought back the original Cap, and they still made him part of Hydra?
No, it's not the original Cap, though.
What?
Guess what? It's the memories of the original Cap from Kobik.
What?
It's basically the amalgamation of everyone's memories of who the original Cap was, and that came out of her.
That's fucking stupid.
The original Cap is still Hydra Cap. That's the Cap whose history she fucked.
That's so stupid.
So everyone's like, well, no, our Cap is back. I'm like, no, he's not. He's basically a tulpa.
That's fucking stupid.
So everyone's like, yeah, Cap is back. I'm like, but it's not Cap. The real Cap is actually a fucking Nazi.
But that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing my ass off, because you know what? They weren't going to do that. That's a last-minute change, and you can tell when you read the story, because that kind of comes out of fucking nowhere.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of the new, that new, totally awesome Hulk, and they're bringing back Banner. Because no one fucking liked him. Gee, it's almost like, you know, making a guy completely... Oh no, he can't. He only turns into the Hulk because he has a magical armband or some stupid shit.
No, he just controls himself because he's a scientist. He chooses to become the Hulk. He doesn't need to get angry to do it. It's basically no better than the 90s when they made Hulk and Banner fuse to be super smart Hulk.
Did you remember how they really fucked up, She-Hulk? How they've really fucked her up? I used to love She-Hulk.
Turned her into some weird, rage-filled purple monster?
Yeah, because they wanted her to be ashamed that she used to dress sexy and stuff, and I'm like, wait, you don't...
So you're shaming her?
You don't... Yeah, you didn't know about that?
I saw that they made her into that creature, and she's just a psychotic
her writer
bitch.
fucking hates the fact that they used to have her dress sexy and stuff, and I'm like, you do know there's an entire point to why she does that, right?
Because fuck you.
Yeah, basically that's what she became when she became She-Hulk, was she went from the sickly person to, ooh, I got a fucking hot body, yeah! And she's a lawyer.
Like it? You like it? What the fuck you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
Nothing!
Look at how much she's teased like every fucking Fantastic Four member because she knows she can.
And
she's also good moral, so she was always so very good.
And then she fucked fucking Juggernaut while she was his attorney. And she's like, oh, I did, didn't I? Shit.
See, I miss these kinds of comics. That shit was so stupid, but it was so fun. Didn't Cap pretend to be a Nazi once to beat down? No, he's actually never fought Hitler. Oh, but American Chavez has. Because that wouldn't fuck the timeline up.
No, she's a time patroller for some reason. It's like, here's a thought. Don't put somebody who's possibly on the far end of the autism spectrum in charge of time patrol. Because she's fucking dumb. She's just so fucking dumb.
Oh my god, you know the best part about those comics, and I've read one of the American Chavez comics, and being someone that's Hispanic, I love when she just pulls out from nowhere, gringo, and stuff like that, bunta, and things like that, and I'm like, you have no idea what the fuck you're saying, do you? She goes to another Hispanic person, you're a gringo. I know so many people that would kick your ass. You wouldn't move after that.
Okay, let's be fair though. One of the funniest things in the world is I wanted her to fight. Was she? How long? Like they brought her back, right? Because for a long time she didn't exist.
Her original comic version was pretty good. Then they brought her back retarded. Oh yeah, you've never read that shit? Yeah. Oh, she's fucking stupid. To the
when we say stupid, we don't mean we don't like her. We mean she's
retarded. Like she just randomly drops Spanish, and like whoever's writing it doesn't understand Spanish, so she'd be like, ¿Por qué? Things like that, and it's like, honey, do you understand what that means? Do we need to teach you Spanish? No, I know what that means, essay. Well, at least you used essay right. That's right. I'm Hispanic.
That's right, Patron. That's right, Patron. Oh, now we're back to being stupid.
You're all... I'm fucking retarded.
Churros! Not the right word.
Honey, that's not what churros means. No, you're all churros. I'm from Latin America. I understand this. We're in Latin America. I come from Brazil. Honey, they speak Portuguese. No, we speak Mexican. No, I forgot where she actually comes. She comes from she's supposed to be from South America, which she's supposed to have landed there or whatever the fuck the storyline there is. But if I remember, somebody told me the place she landed technically speaks Portuguese, which is different than like Mexican Spanish and stuff, but she uses Mexican Spanish, which is just slang. And I'm not being racist. Any Mexican will tell you they basically use slang. So what happened there? because there's a definite difference between the two languages. Because I've pissed off Latius enough times by going, yeah, you just speak Spanish, which I know she doesn't. Or he doesn't.
you speak taco.
Portuguese is Spanish, but it's a more proper Spanish, like Spain Spanish. Not Mexican Spanish, again, is nothing but slang. Anybody from Mexico will tell you that.
It's like saying Polish and German's the same.
I fuck with one of my Polish friends and say that.
It's like saying Russian and Ukrainian's the same. Good luck.
God, that ends well. No, that's like saying that all Asians speak the same language and shit.
They do. It's all ching chong ping long bing bong. I like dog meow. I don't fucking know. I'm just tired. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call because I think we're both starting to fall asleep.
It's a little loopy. Are we loopy? Did I anger the Russian yet?
You always anger the Russians. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll do another stream tomorrow. We'll do hopefully some visual novels. We're hoping Toast will join us.
Minuteman out.
And Purity out. Good night, everyone.